I
We tend
know.
to wait for everyone.
Anyway.
All right. I clicked the
So when there's one
live
person
button.
that's not here yet, which in this case is you, we're just like, let's just give it another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm watching an ad for you, Legates. You get that money.
Firefly,
Get that bread.
Firefly,
I made $12
Firefly
last week.
wanted to do Yudin's face, do Yudin's makeup.
Listen,
So
Yudin
badly.
is very not is
They were
Yudin's art.
patiently waiting, by the way.
Yeah, Yudin's art is
Guilt.
not masculine. Like it is very gendered.
Feel guilty right now.
Very what?
Yudin's art is gender out of 10.
It is gender out of 10.
Listen, if it was the
I'm like I look more at like overall like body profile and figure is like what I mean. Which
Well, that's
like,
you didn't get to help that.
Dude. But that's what I mean when I say, oh no, he's very masculine because he's like
That's what the Mully
they're wearing a very like tight fit body conforming kind of clothing, and it's like, well, you know, shit.
That's what the Mully brew is for.
Brew faster. How long does it take to hard
Yeah,
boil an egg?
Look at that face. It looks
I mean,
it looks very feminine. If
we're
you
not
ask me.
hard boiling this egg. We're breaking it.
Well, yeah, but the problem is they're an elf, so it's like, you know, where's
not
the
an
cutoff
elf.
point?
They're
Well, okay, your humanoid appearance is chosen to be elven. All right.
And anyway,
let's just go.
Listen.
Before you dig yourself a deeper hole. And
listen, can we talk about how many arthropods out there are like also oh fuck, what's the word?
Are you just calling it in an arthropod?
He is! What do you mean? They, whatever. The spider person is in fact an arthropod that magically makes themselves to be transfigured to be humanoid like a mammal.
You guys are like a collective of grandparents that are trying their hardest but keep fucking up.
You're absolutely right, Kyria.
Collection of grandparents.
No, the way y'all keep being like he, she, they, fuck is literally the same way that like genuinely loving grandparents misgender and then correct themselves.
Kira, to be fair, today was the first time I fucked up, and before this, I have not made a mistake yet.
I blame all for it. They're playing their character way too masculine. I don't know how to describe it. There's like a feel, like there's like a deep ingrained like feel underlying. I cannot describe.
Like
that makes me feel that Yudin is masculine.
Last session, I literally had makeup get put on, and I went shopping, and I got excited about wearing.
Everyone shops for clothes.
I
know,
got excited by them, and no, they don't. Like,
what do you mean, dude? Your pack of Walmart fucking T-shirts for Asmongold didn't spawn out of the ether. He had to go to Walmart to get his fucking pack of shirts.
I can't remember the last time I intentionally went shopping for
this is a money issue, not a gender issue. Let's be real.
I would argue it's
been like a decade since I last
listen. The last time I went out, like I left my house, it was to go shopping, and I went shopping for accessories, alright? I went to fucking Warby Parker at the mall and looked for, like, new glasses frames, and then also went to a bunch of clothing stores, like...
I'm going to end this side tangent, or we'll never start. Last time on Pathfinder, everyone.
Last
time. We
went
shopping, we did makeup, I found out Aruru was basically possessed.
Lies.
We told stories.
Lies. Slender. You're making shit up. Source, trust me, bro.
It's not, I'm literally the subject of the false allegations. It's not, trust me, bro.
Your Honor, this is technically business being done in China because my company is in China, not in the Americas, so I can't be taxed.
Would anybody be mad if I took a minute and grabbed some food?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sure, grab some food while we fuck around.
I made it the fuck up.
Exactly. Precisely.
Bro, what is this Goblin Academy bullshit that's going on right now?
Goblin, dude, we have the strength of at least 6.
Strength of at least 6.
It's my favorite fucking. That's honestly my favorite line in this whole fucking campaign.
We also have
people like.
We also have, you know, no, int of at least 6 is also our party.
End of at least.
I love how people always like make those comparisons where it's like you're definitely underestimating it, but you're not wrong by saying the sun is the size of at least 6 cars. I fucking love that.
I saw a bit. It was like, well, what's the minimum crew requirement for a ship? At least one.
Okay, it doesn't
I mean,
really
yeah.
work for that one. It doesn't really work for that one.
I mean, oh, yeah, but I mean, like, technically, if everything's already turned on, everyone can get off, and now it just needs to be piloted.
Well, it depends on what kind of ship you're talking about. Because if you're talking about a fucking galley, then no.
Well, no, you'd still need at least one crewmate for a galley.
No, that's what I'm saying. You need more than at least one.
Strength of at least.
You can't just be sailing fucking full mast all the time. That's gonna kill your ship.
So, real quick
Okay.
before we like actually start here. So I changed some settings in my OBS or whatever, and like some settings in the game for like text size. Is the text like legible on like stream? Like, can you read the chat
in
on the
mod
side?
view, which is smaller than normal view.
I should probably check on my own as well, right? Like, if I full screen this, fine.
I can collapse that.
Looks fine to me.
Like, as long as it looks fine in like theater mode and you have like a 1080p monitor. Okay, everything's legible.
Now
Good.
you're streaming in 1440, but I mean, I'm in mod view and I can't read it, but I'm also blind. and it's
Oh,
smaller.
it is going in 1440. That's not what I intended to do, but I guess that's okay since we're not doing high octane gameplay here. It's text legibility. That works. That's fine. I will have to. I guess I was wrong again when I looked at my OBS settings. Okay, whatever. It's totally fine for Pathfinder text fucking.
Okay. I full screened and it's small for me, but I'm blind.
You're like blind, but you can read it. It's small, but you can read it, right?
I have to full screen and then get 2 inches away from my monitor.
What needs to be readable?
On stream, the text legibility, because I did some like resolution changing stuff.
I mean, looks fine to me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, fine. I will probably have to change the settings again next week, but whatever. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, fucking, Yidin had a psychological break and got the cork boards and red yarn out.
I didn't have a psychological breakdown. I just was heavily invested in my thought process.
No, they're definitely going insane.
It was definitely a break of some kind.
I'm the therapist. I know what it is when it is a mental breakdown.
Therapists are not technically licensed psychologists, but whatever.
Yidin is why they don't self-diagnose.
Yidin is, they're just working as a therapist. Yidin does have the license.
Does he have a license in Magambia or in Tambu?
I don't think that damn.
I'll fuck your shit up. Fucking spider spoder over here.
I don't think that spider's ever been to medical school.
The arthropod.
Well, good thing that you don't go to medical school for that type of license.
Psychiatrists are technically considered doctors.
Yidin is a licensed psychologist.
Alright, the arachnid had a fucking conniption. And
I'm having conniptions.
That brings us to now.
Well, we did the Uzunjadi assignment, which was basically just sit in a circle, tell stories.
And I told the best story.
You extra ass motherfucker.
I'm the bard. I have to be.
What a narcissistic therapist. Anyway,
it's true.
So
and then we had the rest of the day to ourselves, so we went shopping.
And now it's the morning after.
Yeah, we decided to finally go see Odd because we need to see Odd anyway, and
all right.
Yidin also has a reason to go talk to Odd.
It's all right. So it's time.
Besides these, Simon.
It's time for the party move on.
It's
It's
time
finally
for the party to move
happened.
on. We're gonna go meet Art
It'll be
at
all
the
right.
fucking public
To
speaking forum.
the ceremony platform. Away we go. I forgot to put your tokens down. Oopsies. Let me do that
Hey,
now.
The void.
Rue.
Bro, this
Dame.
looks like a fucking boss fight arena if I ever saw one.
Firefly. Yeah, the boss is hot. You gotta prove your worth.
Yeah.
Fucking Malimpi, Leda,
Bro, I just throw my one to the side and pull out a
the
nightstick.
spider person. Zen. Yeah, look
Where
at
the
that.
fuck are we? What?
You are okay.
Bro,
Okay,
literally just
remember
said that,
last
like, 10
time
seconds
you
ago.
were informed by the Ooze and Jolly students. Noxlow was like, oh yeah, Professor Ott is like, wants to talk to you guys. Meet up
at the
at
ceremony,
the ceremony place, and here is the ceremony place. So that's
Damn,
that.
Masashi, pay attention.
Also,
No.
I realized something. Why is my map wrong? No, it's not wrong. I just suffer from like severe blindness. Holy shit. I was like, oh no. Oh no. There's actually is something missing. Let me find my missing thing real quick.
Missing number. Oh no.
Missing no. Where is it? What is the exact name? Ah, there's the exact name. See. Oh, the person that made the conversion forgot something. Let me go grab the thing they forgot.
Need for gore.
They forgirded. There?
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Fucking you didn't? Like once we have our like branches and stuff and have to take exams and shit, because of that one feat, they can just roll performance on everything, can't they?
I can already roll performance on anything and then everything, yes.
So
Well,
you're literally going to bullshit your way through school. Got it.
I'm not going to bullshit my way through school.
Man, it sounds like
roll
exactly what
perform to
Malimbi came here to do.
I roll perform to showcase how good my performance is in school.
Look,
Alright.
Yidin is just
Okay, I'm
living
trying
a
to say the
musical.
meme of like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's, but like,
No, Masashi.
gender
They
neutral. What's the gender neutral? Them?
Them.
Them,
Them.
they, them, they, them, they, them. My
Sir?
pronouns are they, them.
Ma'am.
Let me sheet them.
Them, this is a history exam.
Ma'am. This is Amber
No,
Lamb.
Masashi. Yidin is just living High School Musical right now.
Oh my
Everything
god.
everything becomes song.
No.
I will leave.
Look, if it makes you feel better,
Alright.
I can't roll performance on like knowledges.
Y'all motherfuckers. There you go. That's an
There's-
excellently gender neutral way to refer to people.
It is.
Y'all motherfuckers show up to the ceremony platform. Ott doesn't appear to be here yet, but you know, unless he is not true to his word, he
Are
will
we
assumedly be here soon.
No, it's
I
like the
think it's more
morning, we
likely
should
not
be
this
early.
late.
It's the morning.
I cast detect magic.
Cast detect magic. Do you ping anything, or do you ping everything because you're in the Magambia? That's the real question. Check.
Immediate sensory overload.
I don't the
The
stage
ping
is
of detect
magic.
magic is the Discord ping.
Discord ping. Pop up.
No, better. No, Steam
No,
ping.
that is
Yeah, you detect no like magic. The stage is not magic or anything like that.
well. He's not hiding from us invisibly.
Think you're powerful enough to
No,
detect
I'm
magic or
joking.
not?
I'm joking.
So you're saying that all we need to do is cast AoE spells until we fucking hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but in a more serious
He
matter.
walks up behind us and just sees almost like just blasting like explosives all over the place. Like, what in God's name are you guys doing? Oh, we thought you were hiding. That doesn't make it. That makes it worse. Anyway, so you were searching for me with explosives? Well, it would have worked.
We would have found you, huh?
I
It
mean,
would have worked. Sheesh.
are you saying you couldn't take us in a fight?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
How to get expelled instantly. Then it's like, alright, well, new campaign settings. I guess book 2, we're
cast
going to
Dispel
Frozen
Life.
Flame or something. Dispel life. Power word.
Anyway,
Kill.
Melimbi's just gonna start walking. I guess we'll just get to the center,
Walking.
see what happens.
Hey, I'm walking here. Alright.
This is where we are supposed to meet.
Malembi. Wait, when you get in the middle, do you look up?
No,
Do we get teleported to like the
No.
wing cap?
looks
You
unlock
did. Do you
zone?
look up? What?
If
bro,
Melim-
gamers don't look up.
Sure, I'll look up. If I look up, do I just see a camera that is that is how we view this scene?
Nah,
should
you
do
see.
that
You see the sun, and then you're instantly transported to the wing cap zone. No, kidding.
I just made the joke. Stole it.
Bro, I was
Stolen.
making the joke before you even said it, and then the fucking everyone
What
started
do I
talking over
see
each
if I
other.
look up?
Okay.
Nothing. You see the sky. It was all for the
Okay.
meme, the Super Mario 64 shit post.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Firefly, why don't you come join us in the middle? Is Jetty still getting food?
Jetty. There's the jetty.
If Ut isn't here in 10 minutes, we are legally allowed to leave.
Pretty sure that's more of a problem for us than it is for him.
You want to know
I-
something
Also,
wild
I
about
still need
that
to find him.
statement?
I didn't realize we signed a legally binding contract.
Of course you did. You signed up for school. That's a legally binding contract.
I'm paying to be here. What do you mean?
What you're paying?
No, I think
You're
someone is.
Someone.
Probably.
Someone's paying.
Someone. I don't think anyone. I'm not paying to be here. I was invited. They asked me to come.
Oh.
Originally, my choice was to go. My choice was to go study magic in Oosterlov, but after Alt invited me, and I'm like, yeah, you know, the
You were
temperature
invited
is
here by
better.
Ut?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Him
fancy.
and my parents met years ago when they were on some adventure and magic stupidity was happening somewhere, and they met every once in a while.
See, I'm just here being sponsored.
Not sponsored by who?
Remember that the rune mage that I mentioned?
Oh, your girlfriend. Yeah.
It's not my girlfriend.
Okay, your fuck
we're
buddy.
just acquainted. Look, it happened one night. That's how we got to know each other, and then we kept in contact ever since.
Yeah, that's a fuck buddy.
Oh.
Not if you haven't done it since.
In your case, is that because you don't want to, or because physical distance is being the limiting factor?
Good question.
Hmm. Yeah, you're sponsored here by your fuck buddy.
Well, it's more
No,
so that we
your sugar mommy.
we are mostly just friends. We took a vested interest
See,
in each
this-
other's
this-
line of
Just
work.
friends. She sponsored your
Well,
studies at
look
the
at
Magum.
the-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just friends doesn't cut that.
look
All
at it
for this
this
is
way.
exactly why I keep calling you Dinah he. Like
Look
Look,
at it this way.
Yadin was raised male originally until they made it clear to their parents that that was not the case.
Look at it this way. We met one night while we were drinking. Then that drinking led to other things, including the use of spells like endure. And next morning,
And
we
large.
no, we did not need that.
oh man, the game of
Dog.
flux. We didn't need that small.
You dog.
But
No, say the bigger flex. Say you needed shrink.
Since only you have probably needed that.
What?
But anyway, after that we kind of like we took a vested interest in each other's line of work, and we kind of just stayed as close friends, and we write each other regularly, which are the letters you might see me post every once in a while.
By the way, I don't know that Sensen has a penis. I was not referring to her penis, but the Sensen doesn't know that.
Yeah. But now she's concerned.
Also, did you know that there are items that allow you to cast spells usually meant for summons on other people?
Sounds possible, sure.
Anyway,
Fireflare, is that you huffing and puffing?
Looks at you, didn't. I wanted to make you look nice.
I know.
oh yeah, we forgot about that, didn't we?
We'll put a rain check on that for later. After we do this with Alt and I have a word with him.
So you didn't really. I'm still not quite sure what got you so freaked out earlier this morning.
Well, when I get a word with Alt, I'll probably have enough sense about what's freaking me out to tell people. Okay. I just want to figure it out myself first. Do we need to percept?
You know, I put that in as a secret check. But, you know, whatever, I guess. I literally hit a checkbox that said secret. And
Well,
then
it
it's like,
does-
oh, wow.
I mean, it does. If we click on it, it does send you the privately rolled dice, but it just tells us the
I
DC,
get-
which still doesn't
Yep.
matter if you privately roll it. But it is stupid and funny.
It's very stupid, but you know, whatever. I was trying to see, because in the party sheet, right, like when you go to overview, you can go party skills. It's like, wow, I can just click Arcana and then roll all of your guys'. Oh wait, no, I actually can't do that. I just assumed I could. Oh, well, whatever.
That'd be
Anyways,
really useful.
it would be really useful if I could just be like, all right, everyone fucking roll Arcana, because I know if like there's a magical text, it's like, whoa, decipher. Everyone's gonna fucking want to roll it, and it's like it's a secret check, so I would have you all roll at once. It's like it'd be so easy. But either way, yes, do click on the button, the funny perception check button.
Oh, it automatically rolls it private when I click the button.
Yeah. So that is one benefit. It is a secret check in general. So.
It just probably shouldn't tell us the DC.
It probably shouldn't. So
Well,
going
really
forward,
matter
I'm
if
just
we
going to
don't know
not
the
put in a DC, and that's it. I'm just going to be like, yep, percept, and then I look at the things.
It doesn't really matter if we know the DC, because we don't know the
I mean,
result.
it does if it's like, oh yeah, DC 15 perception. Then I'm like, all right, continue. Then it's like, wow, you all rolled dog shit of trash. It would give you that knowledge if none of you met the DC. That it's like, oh, we all rolled shit.
Doesn't our passive beat that?
Anyways, because it's funny, the thing I just said, I'm going to start. You guys like all rolled shit except for Aruru and you didn't. So like I said, if you all roll shit, then you'd know. But
I immediately rolled in that one. I'm just too Libby's too enraptured in his storytelling now and making sure that
But now I
he
know
didn't
for next
understand
time,
that it's not a fuck buddy.
when I need to put in one of these little like prompteronies or something, I don't know. Maybe I should look into see if there's a module that's like just make everyone roll, because perception for everyone, just like give it to me like hidden, is probably what I want to see most of the time.
Okay, so Ruru and I have eyes.
Yeah,
unlike
you
the
guys
rest of
have
the party.
eyes. Are you peoples, you sentient creatures do contain eyeballs, and you hear a little bit of scurrying under the stage.
Wait, is this elevated?
Yes, slightly. It's like, like imagine like 3 steps up. Like, it's like maybe a foot or 2 up.
I look under the stage.
All right, you look under the stage.
I heard some rustling.
You see some fucking gremlins down in scurrying around, and they like stop for a moment and just kind of like are right next to each other, and like they whisper to each other like, "See us?" They try to stand really still in the dark of the stage.
Boo!
They see us! Attack!
I want to roll intimidate.
All right, intimidate. All right. Roll your intimidation.
Bro, you're gonna intimidate just by saying boo.
Well, yeah, because
That works.
they didn't think I saw them, so now I'm boo.
I mean,
Well, you
look at
could
it
have
from
done
their
something
perspective. This giant just like pulled up the couch cushion and found them. Like,
And then
I
just
can't
boo.
just see you. I can
right.
smell you. Like
all right. Let's.
that's
I will end you.
intimidation shit.
Okay, I'm done.
What is their will DC?
God.
Where's Will's?
10 plus
Oh
will
my
save.
god, they have +6 will save. You exactly intimidated.
Well, they are now a little fearful as they go to attack, and I say, "We call them fucking gremlins."
Gremlin?
Uh,
Hi.
I'll give you the handy here. Both frightened
That's
because
Alright,
it was
combat,
funny the
let's
way you approach this. All right, combat time. Add to encounter, including minion Dame from the initiative. Thanks, Foundry. I appreciate that.
Dami's been excluded.
All right.
Non-inclusive initiative. SMH.
Roll NPC. Wait, I've selected for the
Everyone, you need to roll your initiative.
exceptions.
yeah, I'm
Like the same.
working on it.
I tell what? Oh my god, I can't. No. All right, I'm lazy. The difference is
Alright.
1.
Well, I'm not
Huh.
doing so well with rolls today so far.
I'm doing so well.
Fair
I'm doing
play.
so well,
I
Batman.
know,
Did I just roll a 1, 2, and a 3 for my fucking NPCs here? Holy shit.
Yeah. What do you mean a 1, 2, and a 3? I only see a
Oh, I
1
saw
and a
3
3.
purple dice. So like I saw just in a row 1, 2, 3. I guess one of you guys' dice is purple.
So like I have to ask for
Yeah.
reasons of modding. Did we understand what these fuckers are saying?
Yes.
Okay, so they speak a language that we also speak.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right.
You got any of that music?
That music fan? Got you. Got you.
I mean, I'll just put on my own for this little mook. I'll just put on my
Yeah,
two
but
steps from
restraint.
hell.
That's a little.
Let's go Coliseum with a Q.
What the fuck?
That's way too epic. No, that's way too epic.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I mean, that's really way too epic. Yeah, 2 steps from hell for 2 fucking
Ah.
gremlins.
Our favorite. Anyways, you did.
This
It's your
brings back
turn.
memories.
No, there it is.
Alright, how did
It is
combat work
not
with
like it when I
charging
move
in?
when I drag the camera around.
Yeah.
It gets hella laggy.
Fine for me. So, you did. It's your turn.
Okay, so I want to catch them in a 15-foot cone of color spray.
Okay.
So if I move here, can I then hit them both with the cone?
I believe. Put down the cone.
Okay.
I believe when you cast the spell, it'll have a place cone, and then you'll be able to see the cone plate.
Yeah, there we go. No, that didn't solve the issue.
Place 15-foot cone. Like, would this work?
Click.
I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Oh,
Click.
there it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
There you go. Yeah. Absolutely.
DC 18 on both of them.
They need to roll 12 or higher then. Which one of them does.
One of them does, so that one's dazzled, the other one is stunned 1 and blinded 1. For 1 round. For stunned 1 and blinded 1 for 1 round and dazzled afterwards. The other one's just dazzled.
My man's has
so I
more
guess that-
debuff than Gremlin.
So-
It's.
Oh, jeez. So I guess that
Oops,
one.
all debuffs.
I guess that one's just out of the fight now.
That one, like, at least for 1 round, they're having a really bad day.
Yeah, and after that they're dazzled for a minute, so
Yeah. Or wait, this is
They're
an
both
incapacitation effect. Let me double check their level. I'm pretty sure
it's
you fuck them.
incapacitation, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
fuck
they're-
them.
I'm
You fuck them
100%.
good. Yeah, fuck them real good. They're not bosses. All right.
This is what
I
this
believe
spell's
that's all of
supposed
your
to be used
actions.
for. Yes.
Next turn. Aruru. You hear some little fucking gremlins shout in pain as they get flashbanged by the rainbow.
I can directly see them next to me. Right.
They are below the stage. You will need to come down from the stage to hit them, otherwise you're like hitting through the floor, which is not gonna
Oh
happen.
my god, I just realized.
So
Just
if I
fucking.
go like right here.
Yeah, you can see them once you're like off the stage.
Alright.
You probably would have seen where I shot the cone at.
What just
Yeah.
happened?
It went to different music.
Oh, yep, it
Yeah.
did. I didn't have the blink. That's it.
You know what? We'll needle darts.
But man,
Glad
I
you're
just
not just
can't
gonna
get
hit
the
him.
image out of my head now
I-
of he did just peeking
Listen
under the stage and then throwing flashbang in.
I have my reasonings. Leave me alone.
Fair enough. It's not a criticism, I was just curious.
All right, which one were you targeting?
The one that's not super debuffed.
That's hit and damage. Pew pew pew. You're doing this with needle darts. I believe the only thing you have is like iron or steel, right?
Yep, just regular metal. Nothing special.
Right. On the wrong thing.
No, I didn't.
No, I clicked on.
Oh, you clicked them.
Pew! Plap, plap, plap. All right. I believe that's
Why
all
is
your
that so
actions.
funny
Aruru,
to
you're up.
me? It's like he didn't dealing with the monsters. and
Actually,
then
oh my
the
god,
back-
oh my god,
throwing
hang on.
a
Actually,
flashback
my
in
bad, my
there.
bad. I need to roll back that one. I need to roll back that one. Because I
Pretty much
need
exactly
to do a thing. I need to double check if Brewer actually hits.
Excuse.
They're
Extraneous
feared one.
circumstance that you're. Yes, but there are extraneous circumstances that give them a benefit in this combat that that will be revealed shortly.
Okay.
Private.
Oh, wait, I have the perfect video for this. This one is needed.
Okay.
This is kind of exactly what happens.
All right, Aru, I'm gonna need you to reroll the attack roll, and this result, if it's lower, you have to take it.
What? I don't like you. You need to remember this shit.
I do need
It's
to
the
remember
same
this
old
shit.
fuck you.
All right, you got him.
Oh wait, is this another one of those misfortune things?
Perhaps. Anyways,
Son
also
of a bitch.
Firefly, same deal is Hang on, actually, let me double check if it's gonna be same deal. Let me. Private.
It's easier to
Private
just make
Gmail.
other people roll dice.
All right, never mind. All right, Firefly, you're fine. Go ahead and proceed as normal.
Shoot him.
Yeah.
Blow him away.
I have to use this before I can use anything else.
We will note your channel elements aura thing can be done like as a free action as part of doing a regular element.
Oh, then
Wait, is it?
Yeah. When
What?
you do
Since
elemental
when?
blast, you can channel your element as a part of
Well,
that
Yeah, it
action.
says right at the top. Are you gonna give
Okay.
him the aerial boomerang?
let's see if they're. Yeah, they're in a line from Firefly. It's basically like this.
No, it's more the
Alright.
other way around. When you channel elements, you can use one action elemental blast or one action stance impulse.
Yeah. So I guess you could just channel elements if you don't want to go for the blast, but you can do the blast first to get channel elements going at the same time.
Okay.
What do you
Well,
wish?
I'm going to do the aerial boomerang as my secondary action then.
Okay. Simple blast. On which one?
The one closest to her.
Full
One
damage.
does not
That hits.
debuff the shit.
Roll damage.
Holy shit.
Max damage.
They're going to fucking die. Alright, cool. Now aerial boomerang. Let me make those reflex saves for you.
Yeah.
And look, these aren't just your regular pot throwing gremlins. These are the ones that wanted to literally kill us. Oh!
Oh,
Not 20 did no.
oh. Oh.
God,
Alright.
they all rolled so high.
Wow.
What is
The
cursed
one that
in-
was being targeted the whole time is the one that still takes damage, though.
Yeah. Why do we see three things? Hmm.
See nothing.
I got 4. So I got exactly half.
Wait, why did you roll 1d6?
I do not recognize the monsters in the initiative.
What do you
Oh,
mean
at least you can
1d6?
move.
What are you talking about, d6?
Oh.
Oh, actually.
Oh, you. Oh, yeah,
don't
you
I
did
get
the
a free
elemental.
Yeah, this is
action
boomerang,
move
this is boomerang.
Anyway.
Yeah, because of you, you do.
Oh yeah, you do get to do your little like flutterfly bullshit.
Actually, I meant to move. I want to move here, not there.
Okay,
So
sounds
I
good.
still want to keep those guys in line.
All right. Okay. Cool. Zen, you're up.
Firefly being Firefly.
Do I have to wait for anything to be determined first?
Yes. Fucking, I'm so bad about this because it's like, yep.
I mean, it's something different.
It's something unusual. See, I remembered it with Larry way back when because it was really funny, so like there was no way I wasn't gonna remember it. But now this is just a thing that's like a part of the combat that makes the combat more difficult, and so I'm like, sure. What is the DC? Oh wow, you failed the DC. All right, well, you know. Oh wait, oh there's a I can. Hey, got him.
You should.
There was an
God
effect
damn it
for
again.
it. There was an effect for it, so I could just put it on you guys.
See, this
Which
is why
also
just
reminds me,
examples.
you should also be making the save against this as
Okay.
well. So
Make
it's
the
like,
save.
yeah, but you didn't, you know, it didn't matter when you took your turn. All right,
No,
you're fine.
it
You're
doesn't.
fine.
Because I just make them roll dice,
You
which
make
is
them
really
roll.
what we all should be doing.
All right, well,
Like
you saved
magic
against it,
is,
so. All right, so take your turn. You feel unlucky.
You probably don't want to just go up and hit him.
I think what's confusing me is that I'm seeing like Firefly circle. I'm just like, yeah, there's a circle, but there's another circle that I can see right
Circle.
now. There's one circle that's always there.
Does
That's a
Dame need to make her own roll?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get granular up in this bitch. All right, what's their? Oh, it's.
We don't have to.
No, you see, you said something. All right, they failed. They're also unlucky. Grab my unlucky, or is it unluck? Effect unluck aura. Dame is slowly becoming like them, more debuffed than they are token.
No. Well,
Yep.
well, she uses her independent action
Independent.
to grapple because they're small like her.
Oh shit, it's feral.
Alright, I'm going to say there is a problem with that, though. Dame's reach is within your square. And she is currently riding on top of you and can only reach things within your square because she's tiny.
Okay, wait, but they're tiny, but so I can share a square with them.
Yes.
Okay, then I want to move there.
Okay. So you're technically in there the same square then to make this happen.
Yeah, I'll move here so it's like they're
Alright,
not blocked.
Let me look at their fort. Oh my god, Dame grapples the fucking gremlin.
Yeah, let's go, Dame.
No way!
Oh shit, that thing's feral.
It's fucking grab more debuffs. Let's go.
Bro is actually more debuff than they are token. It's going off the screen and
That's what I
covering Dame
wanted.
at this point.
It's funny because I'm also just gonna needle darts. Anyway,
Just gonna like bully this one fucking guy.
well, this guy hasn't been hit yet, and I do have cold iron. If
Yeah.
that matters. So, where's my spell? L. I mean, I'm gonna miss. That is not the right button.
Oh, that's the right button.
Oh, I can do. Oh, wait, because I
You
click.
can
because I accidentally
click
clicked the
cold
button,
iron
there's a
because
button for
you
it.
bought the chunk. You bought the rock.
Fortunately,
Like you
Ah,
rolled a
the
2 because
two.
you're unlucky. Kekdo.
I hate it here.
this is why
I
you
finally
make
would
them
have
roll
gotten to
dice.
use cold iron.
This is why you make them roll dice.
Yeah, true.
I don't have anything for that.
Wait, you're a
That's skill-
sorcerer and you don't have anything to make them roll a save? What the fuck?
That's a skill issue.
That's damn. All right. Unfortunate. Although you do hilariously have them grappled by your fucking familiar.
My fluff ball. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Listen, your turn was so funny. It
But
makes
their
up for the
debuffs.
fact that you
Ew,
rolled
get their
bad.
debuffs off of Dame. Ew.
They're more debuff than they
Your
are
debuffs are on
token.
my side of the car.
All right. It's time for the big reveal. Ta-da! Who could have thought it was a Pugwampy the whole time?
Motherfucker.
Ugly ass fucking.
Fucking
That's
ugly
an
dog
ugly-ass
over here.
fucking dog.
That like had insane dodging skills. This is like hiding behind a support
There's a
beam
weird
on this
fucking
thing.
stray
Dark.
dog outside.
All right.
Wait, How high did it roll per fucking stealth? I rolled like a 24 on perception.
It did really high stealth.
Like,
It's really high
How
stealth.
high?
Let's see, like, without any bonuses, it's like plus 11. Yeah, plus 11, and then...
Jesus.
So...
Okay.
why
Alright,
would you choose to refuse?
what is it gonna do? Alright. Fucking... They're
Dachshund.
arachnid with the rainbow in their palms. Seems very threatening to them. Well, they're going to attack you.
No!
But they're also tiny, so they have reach only within their square.
Well, yeah, but they have a bow.
Damn.
Yeah. Wait, actually?
Get your
I have,
fucking dog!
I have something
fucking dog,
far
bitch.
more diabolical.
You
It
don't
don't
bite.
bite. Yes, it does.
Yes, it do!
Yes, it fucking do. Oh my god.
That is probably genuinely Yidin's fucking reaction. Whose fucking dog is this?
What's with the sassy lost dog?
It's going to waddle on over here, actually.
Oh, it's not targeting me?
Oh no, it's targeting you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's going.
It's targeting
into...
also Aruru.
Oh, it's using. It has wind. Oh, cause like
It has
it's
wind?
going into the wind zone.
Whoosh.
I feel like I definitely did not succeed.
I feel like you definitely didn't succeed.
So
That
I'm
was
not
a nat
drunk.
20.
I feel like you both didn't succeed.
I'm gonna go ahead and use.
Wait,
Look,
hang
I
on.
can
How does that
exist-
unlock roll work?
Wait,
I
wait,
can
you-
exist abroad.
Is this also? No, wait. You weren't affected by the Were you affected by the misfortune effect?
It doesn't matter either way, because...
Well, it would matter in that she can't use a hero point.
No, you could, but it would just get rid of the misfortune, so it would just be a one roll. But either way,
I don't think that's how we ruled it last time. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's mechanically how. So hero points are a fortune effect, and all fortune and misfortune effects will cancel each other out. So if you choose to use a hero point while you're suffering from unluck, you will just cancel out the unluck and just regular.
And just do the one roll. Okay.
Mm.
Anyways, you both fail, so you both suffer from prone now.
Yep, I put it on.
Whoosh.
Look, you can just hit him on your turn.
Yes, I can continue to not be able to do the Magus thing because I only have 3 actions a turn. And who the fuck designed this?
What do you mean? You only take 2 actions to do the fucking, like, spell strike thing.
Arcane Cascade takes an action.
Do you have to be an Arcane Cascade?
You want to be an Arcane Cascade.
Well,
look,
yeah,
you
but
have
that's like
3
a little bit
actions.
of
You
damage.
don't need to stand up next to on your turn.
Kind of reminds me of a situation where Lupin literally couldn't stand up, so she decided to cast her healing while laying down.
Just lay
Yeah,
down
I
here.
don't have that. I'm not.
Also, like, in order to go into Arcane Cascade, you have to finish casting a spell first and then, like, do it. So, like, you wouldn't be able to go into Arcane Cascade and Spell Strike at the same time. Anyways.
No,
Like, you would
my,
have to do
my
it separately.
my last action on my last turn was a spell attack, meaning my first action on my next turn can be Arcane.
Ah, yeah,
and
true.
then you're-
Yeah, alright.
However, when you knock me prone and I have to do a movement,
You don't have to do a movement though. You can just hit him.
can I?
You-
Yeah, you can do it from prone.
Are you sure
You-
about that?
Yeah.
You can hit him.
Yes.
He has to be in
Yes.
your square to hit you.
You're adjacent.
Yes.
It doesn't look like I am. It looks like he's in the back half of a corner because he's
That's
fucking
still
That's because
adjacent.
it's tiny. That's
It's
still
still
adjacent. They're in the adjacent square. They are. It's the same thing. Like technically,
you
like
have
it's like
5
this.
foot. You have 5 foot reach. The entire
Basically,
next square
this-
is 5 foot.
You can hit this dog.
You can hit the dog. Don't trust me.
Basically,
you-
that
Look,
entire square you can hit
I
them
just
from.
continue to hate that movement is not separate from this 3 action system.
Hey,
And I will
bro.
never not hate it. I will never not hate it.
Anyways,
Fuck.
Malimbi.
Anyway,
Can't
Melimby
just
is
kill it
gonna-
so I don't have to think.
need 2 actions to move off of the stage.
If he kills it, you can't a spell strike in our.
I don't
So
just kill it. I don't care. Just kill it.
Well, I can't kill
Alright.
it because I need
Alright.
2 actions to even get vision on it because it's off
Awesome.
the stage.
Awesome, Malembi. You gotta make a will save.
Make a will save.
Unlucky time.
Did I make
Alright.
the will save?
You did not.
Wait,
are
do
unlucky.
am I in the
Well,
will
what the f-
save?
Bro, what the
Yes.
fuck is the DC
Do I have to roll for the
this?
will
No,
save?
you
It
made it.
says
You
it
made
right
it while it was
there.
hidden, so you Firefly, you're immune.
Damn.
Okay.
Says it
Well,
right
it's
there.
fine.
DC 20.
Well, it's fine anyway.
I'm
Uh,
just enjoying waiting for my turn while knitting. Yes, I'm an old lady. Anybody in chat make fun of me? Leave me alone.
Wow.
Knitting is a beautiful hobby.
Okay, so do you have one thing
So-
to do with your action?
I mean, I'll try and exploit vulnerability, which is an esoteric lore, and just try and get some information on it.
Oh no.
Like on the other things,
Oh,
not
I
the
can't- I
Pugwampy,
can't.
because we know what a Pugwampy is at this point,
I can't.
but the other things. Yeah, I don't think I know what the fuck those things are at the moment. Because unfortunately, my Fling Magic, which forces a reflex save, is 2 actions.
Alright, you rolled
So,
absolute dog water. Pep hands.
Yeah. But, I mean, I do have the dubious knowledge feat, which means on a failure for a skill check, for a recall knowledge, I still get a bit of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge.
Alright. Roll a d3.
Uh,
I'm like deciding on what to give you here. Alright, 3. Okay. So, this is called a Vex Git. Its personal name is Havix, that's why it's called Havix in the initiative. But, the thing with Vex Gits is, like, they're, like, kind of crustacean-like, and they are also capable of, like, creating, using their gross fucking crab bubble slime thread shit, of making snares. So it's very likely that there are snares somewhere strewn about in this grass by this creature.
Gross.
Alright. Now, I don't know if that's the true or erroneous knowledge, but
And
we'll see.
then, additionally, erroneous knowledge, or correct knowledge, you may not know, is that its exoskeleton makes a bunch of crunchy noises when it crawls around. So that would make it so it's hard for it to thieve, to be thievery. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever, fucking, you get the picture.
Alright, well, be careful for possible snares. And I guess that's my action. I can technically use my personal antithesis against that thing now, but yeah, I'm not making weapon attacks against them.
Hey, just is this skill check free or is that your turn? All right,
That's
Zeta,
my point.
you're
I
up.
needed 2 actions to get the fuck off the stage.
It's time.
Okay.
There are things to punch.
Let's see.
Man, we have the worst luck, huh? We just keep running into these things.
First action, I move here. Second action, I'm going to try and intimidate the Pugwampy with an intimidating glare.
Intimidate.
It's already feared.
No, the Pugwampy.
No, the Pugwampy.
Pugwampy.
Kershkin.
Oh, yeah, the Pugwampy.
Kershkin's their token name. This person's name. Intimidate. All right, they're a little bit spooky. A little bit spooky.
They're
As the giant metal man has crawled out to whoop ass.
And then on my last action, I'm going to flurry of blows, a rocket punch to a Pogwampy's face.
Aura, aura, aura.
First roll. Second
Miss.
roll.
Critical miss.
And both of them miss.
Oh yeah, also you did enter its aura. I mean, it didn't matter because you blessed with both, but we'll say for the unlucky.
And how big is its aura?
Quite large. It's like fucking, yeah, 20 feet. Like, barely in it.
This
I
campaign
think
really
you
said
hover.
like don't. This campaign really said, hey, you should probably play casters, and then just threw Pugwampies at you, just be like, yeah, you should really play casters.
I mean, it's also
Yeah,
because
but
they're
then
very like unimposing. They're very non-threatening kind of creature.
But
So
that's all.
they
Yeah.
need
Oh,
something
caster.
to sauce them up.
Yeah, but they're also just awful to fight as a marshal.
Fine.
Yeah, but not only that,
Roll high.
also
There are temporal spells.
then they also said y'all should not kill shit. So it's
There
like,
aren't there aren't DC strikes rules.
Anyways, I would like to point out the
Anyway,
person
that's-
that's done the most damage is the person that rolled an attack roll against them. Anyway.
This fucking
Alright.
dude is so fucking damned.
So, this guy, wow, they have so much like, look, when
Yeah,
you
they
hover,
can't
you get to
see-
see
they
the
can't
text of
see.
what their debuff. Oh, no, you don't. Doesn't show the full text. There's so many debuffs. Alright. They can't see. They're fucking slowed. They're scared.
blinded.
And they're grappled. They're just going to try and escape in like the sheer like pain and suffering that they're going through right now.
The DC 16 for Dame's athletics. Oh my god.
Bro, fucking slip and
What the
slides.
hell
Got
is
lucky.
this?
Pull some
Dude got
like
lucky.
Orochimaru substitution out of his own skin kind of shit. Like fucking damn.
Yeah.
He's so disoriented, he just panics and gets lucky.
Slip and slide, bro.
Well, that's one.
Slip and
that's two
slide the
less
fuck
debuff.
out of there.
That's one less debuff.
Oh, I grappled him through misfortune. Come on.
And waddle away. Wanna waddle? Yeah, that's their only melee. So like gotta. I guess they could hit back, but they're blinded. They just go left. They're just trying to out. My god, that's all he can move because this is all difficult terrain. Blinded. Oh my god. Alright, well. How long does the blind last? Is it for one turn or
It's
is
for
it
one round, so when my turn comes up, it'll fall off.
Okay, okay.
But then it's dazzled for a minute.
Then it's dazzled for a minute.
However, it's fear. I don't know.
Yeah.
Automatic. Would have. Alright, this guy. The guy that's real fucking damaged. Alright. They choose
Also still
violence.
dazzled.
They're still dazzled, but they choose violence.
I do have concealment.
You are concealed. However, they're still gonna try and swing.
Fair.
Correct character sheet. Fucking god, where is it? There it is. What? Why would they ever use weapon when their bite is better? Oh yeah, because it does double the team. Nah, you're flat-footed. He's gonna go fucking melee weapon. This tiny Warmaul.
Nice.
Tiny Warmaul misses. Alright, I'm gonna bite you out of frustration.
Nom.
That's a hit, but
That's
they
a
do
hit,
have
but they gotta
concealment,
roll
so you need to roll
concealment for the
that.
dazzle. Roll a
Jesus,
d20.
they
Why you didn't automatically do concealed? I guess you have to have the concealed thing. Oh,
Fucking
you
fails.
failed.
Wow,
Well.
yeah. Alright, well. Unfortunate. They're getting completely fucked on here. Alright, you didn't make your will save against the unluck aura.
Do you get to make a will save every turn?
Yep,
Uh,
but I didn't succeed.
You didn't succeed. So you are unlucky.
Get these things off me, you bad dog! I say as I bon mod.
Which one are you bon modding?
The bad dog.
The dog? The one the unlucky?
Well, such is life.
Well,
I cast. I then cast the following spell on him. Twist of testes.
I cast testicular torsion.
God damn it.
Testicular! Oh, fuck
Ah,
off.
fucking fuck you.
Still takes
Bro.
damage. Roll 2d4 damage.
A full initial
yeah.
damage.
Yep, but no
Bonk.
persistent damage. So
Yeah.
instead of twisting his
get this thing off me.
so instead of twisting its nuts, you just lightly tapped them.
I mean, that still kinda hurts.
Alright, Aruru. You are prone. But you can
hit
still
him
do
in the
all of your
nuts.
actions that aren't striding.
And you have no penalty to hitting him.
That is
Actually, the-
incorrect.
They do
Actually,
have
the
penalty.
Tugwampy is
Prone does not
flat-footed,
give you a
right?
penalty.
No,
Says
I'm
it's-
off guard, which gives me a penalty.
Off guard does not
No,
give you a
no,
penalty.
all
to
for,
hitting
all
him.
for. You're absolutely wrong. Prone gives you a -2 to melee
Yeah.
attacks.
Oh,
But
really?
they're feared, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, total like.
And
-6.
also, aren't they flanked?
Oh
They're
yeah! Oh my
flanked.
God, you're right. They're flanked, so you like basically have no penalty because they're currently being flanked. Right.
Man.
All right. Show me the power. You'd like apply Arcane Cascade.
There you go.
Ah!
There you go.
All right.
The flank and fear mattered.
All right. Roll
So-
damage.
Hold on. First, I have to I wish Spell Strike was like a fucking thing that automatically was like pick a
Yeah,
spell to go with
it's
the
an-
thing.
I think from a coding standpoint, to make it happen, it would be like incredibly complex.
So we'll
So-
do the melee first.
So melee damage.
Then we'll do.
All right. Take pretty good
Shocking
chunkus of
Grasp.
damage. Shocking grasp.
Damn, that's a lot of damage. That's
Wow, that's
18
20
damage.
That's-
20,
That's a lot
24.
of damage. And then how much from Arcane Cascades? How
I
much?
believe it's +1.
Plus one?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's 25 points of damage.
Ruru's mad.
Malimby sees this and he's just like,
So
Oh.
that thing has taken like what? 30 points of damage. 31.
20 points for now, and then did anyone else
25
take
total.
it?
I did 5 points of damage to him.
Oh yeah, 30. Yeah, it's done. It's taken 30 damage. Like this Pugwampy
Yeah,
definitely
30.
seems a bit more battle hardened than you fought before. All right. That's all of your
Fuck
actions.
you.
All right.
Also, Leggett, my
Yeah.
debuff on the other one drops. The blinded, not dazzled. Get this fucking thing. Ah!
Are you both still prone?
Yes.
I'm checking something. Sorry. I know I didn't plan my move right away, but I'm still checking it. I think Zinzin's within range of my thing I'm planning on using. Ah.
Or we.
Zinzin, Aruru, Yadin, and Malimbi. All of you are being picked for this skill. You guys get to stride up to half your speed.
So I can pick myself up.
That even works. You're prone.
How does it work if you're?
Like
It
if you're
says-
prone, you
The hair
It says-
just carries us off.
It just lifts you off the ground.
well no. It says those creatures can stride, so like it pushes you
And
like
if you're
tailwind.
prone, you can't stride.
Yeah, if you're prone, you can't stride. So like, this doesn't do anything for Yadin or Aruru.
Doesn't
oh,
it?
let me get
move-
up. Don't be an ass.
Never
No,
mind then.
no, it's not like in D&D where your movement is used for standing up. Standing
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
fun fact:
Yeah,
if this
this
was
is straight up
Pathfinder
action.
First Edition,
It's
you
so
you wouldn't
action.
get to do fucking. It would take your standard action to stand up. Well. Yeah, but you can still use this on like Zeta and Zenzen, Limby, get them to move. So like, do with what
That's not even
you
move.
will.
Get Zeta to punch this thing off of me and get Sensen to grapple this thing off of me.
Basically, I'm giving you both up to half your stride speed. And Dame.
Okay, you know what? That can work.
Oh yeah, the extra action. You could, since Dame is riding on top of you, you can stride half your speed, and then Dame can like jump off and stride half their speed too. That's funny.
Okay, so
Melimby
okay,
just
so you're
kind
still
of
going.
Melimby just kind of turns to Firefly and he's like, I appreciate it, but I think I'll stick with you for the time.
I can handle myself. I think Yadin needs more help than I do.
Yeah, wait.
Malimbi, I understand you want to
them
protect me.
here.
I am fine. They need more help.
Yeah, no, but I'm also like flanking with Aruru right now, so like,
I can literally use the four winds onto myself. I am a willing creature.
yeah, no, I know,
I can reflank it when you move.
I know, but there's literally nothing I can do for them at the moment.
I only have 20, so I can 25, so I can only move this. Anyway,
Okay, then
Alright,
I'm
right.
Let's,
doing.
wait, can
you're
you
technically
actually can you help someone stand up?
Yeah, you can use an action to just like pick someone up.
Well, you know what? Sure, I'll do that then.
All right,
I'll move over
I'm out of the
there.
aura.
you're out of the aura.
So he's like, very well.
Here you did.
Whoosh.
Holds hand
Also,
out.
Dame can fly, so she flew.
Using her last action to help Yadin off his ass. Or her ass. Their ass.
There. You fucked
can't-
up.
On asses, you did.
I fucked up.
Jenny, are you non-binary?
Yes! But I go by any pronoun. So for me, it doesn't matter.
Head
Oh
pat.
my god. Anyways, Zenzen, your turn.
This is the greatest
I'm-
character I've ever made. I swear to God. Just everyone fucking up. Like, at some point, who knows? Maybe even Curia will fuck up.
Okay.
Okay,
Perhaps.
one action I
am-
command Dame
I-
to move into this square, into the adjacent square, so they can then grapple this fucker. I can't target them; they're underneath it. Then.
All right, hang on. Let me move in for a second. All right.
Oh, anyway, that's
target.
right. It's a grapple check. You don't need a target. It doesn't say anything.
Whatever. Make your athletics check.
Yeah,
So
put it back.
I also need to be able to click their token to be able to do the thing if you make it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
grappled.
wow. Yep, they're grappled.
You're welcome,
This
Yadin.
is very funny.
I
I'm not sure if
appreciate
technically a familiar can make a grapple check, but
Oh,
you know
wait,
what? It's so funny.
I
I'm
used
allowing
the
it.
Fucking. Never
Alright.
mind. Zeta doesn't need the assistance at getting closer. He
Shit,
can literally
that-
has
Forget what I
grapple
said about the
hands.
targeting. Okay.
You know what you
That's
can
hit.
do, Leggett? Is if you right-click the token and fill in the number 1 in the top left of the buttons that appear, then they appear above our tokens.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
it's
that's a good idea. I would still need to move you and make it happen in the first place, but you know. Also, it didn't work. Oh, it worked.
Oh.
There we go. Fuck. All right,
Okay.
damage. Either way, they're fucking dead. So. They're fucking dead.
No, they're not dead. They're just dying one.
Shut the fuck up. Shut
No,
the
it's relevant
fuck up.
because I have a healing spell.
Oh, they're the
Pugwampy time. Alright. Pershkin over here. The Pugwampler is actually seeing how this fight is going. I'm going to ignore the fact that Aruru is prone and go for Malembi. Very good reason. Also, I will do the plus 1 foot trick so that way he's on top. Alright. They're gonna
The
stab
way
you.
to do that is PTU. No.
Stab you. Stab Malembi.
It's gonna try to.
A critical
Yeah,
fucking
of course.
hit.
Of course it will. Of course it will.
Alright. So, hit critical damage. And then also, you take its special ability, Lucky Stabs. Because that's why it wanted to hit you. Because you were unlucked, and so it gets the Lucky Stab damage as well.
Jesus Christ.
Woo! That's a lot.
Oh my god. That
I'm still
would
up.
one-shot me.
I'm still up.
Holy shit. And now for its third action, it's gonna stab again.
Fuck off.
Holy
What is
fuck.
this?
Alright, well, you're pretty fuckeroni right now, unless it rolls minimum.
Is Lucky Stab once, or...
No, Lucky Stab
Oh.
is just you're affected by the unluck aura period. And so
Well,
you get
Malembi's
fucked up.
down.
Alright, Malembi's fucking down. By clearly who the ringleader of the gremlins is here.
No, Malimbi, no!
I'll get him.
Why should they do it? You have to do it yourself!
Bro, what is this? What are these rolls you keep rolling, Copter? You've crit
Oh,
like
oh, you know what it is?
three, four times with these
Peter.
fucking things.
Our Saturday game was canceled. We didn't... All the dice luck was carried
Alright.
over from that DM. Only
So-
rolls 19s or higher.
Oh my god, I know what happened. Workbench, it got reset because I launched the game without updating PF2E, so it automatically disabled the fucking module. Alright. I gotta fix that in a moment. So, Malembi, it is not your turn yet. You don't roll for dying because you automatically go to the other side of initiative above the enemy that downed you, so you don't immediately start dying. This is the optimal situation for that rule, Augers. You don't immediately go to Omega dying, but you do because you get downed.
At least he wasn't down by the crit.
Yeah, he wasn't down by the crit, which is actually. So you're at dying one. I gotta remember to re-enable Workbench. Probably do that once we finish this combat and take a break. And now Zeta, you're up. As you fucking see Malembi get his femoral artery slashed by this fucking pug.
Okay, first action.
I just want to point out, by the way, that for that crit, he rolled average damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm outside its
Level
aura.
2 fight, by
Yep.
the way.
And now I'm going to flurry of blows, rocket punch its face.
Yeah, just for clarity's sake,
Hopefully-
it does get cover because it's sharing us. Actually, no, Malembi's down, so it's not getting covered.
Yeah.
Never mind. Forget what I said.
Also,
Yeah.
fucking, all I wanted to do was pick Adoru up, and then this motherfucker was like,
It was like, oh no, you don't.
And,
Hit.
and
Bonk.
second roll.
Yes. All right, roll damage.
Okay. Damage.
I miss Morris.
Yeah?
Okay, first roll, second roll.
You only hit with
Well,
one.
the second one was a miss.
All right.
All right. Either way,
Luckily,
Okay.
the first
5
one
damage.
did the most damage.
your fucking rocket punch, micro missiles, whatever, laser eyes.
Then
Bro,
second.
it's already taken 40 damage. How's it still up?
Second turn, I'm going to map 10 with a rocket punch.
Damn.
Nope.
Map 10 is map 10.
And
It has fucking 19 AC.
let's see. I'm just going to move over here, so I'll be in. Going to try and flank it.
Yum.
Well, you know, when the healer's
Okay,
down,
that's-
I
just
will
do
point out
everything.
you saved against this aura like at the beginning of the fight, so you're not unlucky ever at any point. You become immune to it in 24 hours.
This fucker's
Okay.
still dazzled for a minute, so at least there's that.
All right, Mr. Dazzle Pants over here. No! My brother! All right. Time Zenzen. You've been targeted for assassination. Whoop.
Try me.
Famous
over.
last words.
Goes for the Maul Strike. I did not target you, but that misses. Alright. Time for the
Have
follow-up
about had
bite.
it with your unlucky bullshit.
It hits. Nibbles you like a fucking crab. For 3 whole damage. Alright, and that's its turn. Dead guy. I guess he's dying. You want to interact with those rules? Fine.
I mean, like, we are supposed to not kill anyone, so, you know, if I
But
pick up
we were
Malimbi,
told to be casters.
yeah, if I pick up Malimbi late, then he can probably stabilize. Someone
Dying
can stabilize
one.
the fucker before dying.
Make a D20,
I don't-
and it has to roll a level. 8th roll.
Don't worry, like, I'm only want to engage with these rules so long as we're, like, at the Magambia, because we're explicitly told don't kill people.
Okay, they exactly save against their dying, so now they become dying 0 and they're just unconscious.
Cool.
Neat. Don't even need to stabilize them now.
I'm going to...
Turn off the grab, because... Look at that clutter. Okay, cool. Alright, get in, it's your turn.
I'm going to pick up Aruru.
Alright, Aruru,
With
you are no
action.
longer prone.
And then I'm gonna cast Soothe on Malimbi.
Soothe!
Ah, your dice were sick. What the hell?
Yeah. Get the fuck up. And
No longer dying.
Aruru,
You see
Hit
this
that
horrible dog
fucking
monster
thing.
standing atop you?
hit that thing.
I found a cadaver!
Alright, Aruru, it's your turn.
Aruru's fucking mad.
Ha!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Missed by 3.
No, I have hero points. I'm fucking using them.
Yep, you got lots of hero points.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you hate to see that happen.
Oh, man.
God.
The dice
That's
tonight.
fucking unfortunate.
What is wrong with this session today? I was already being punished. Why?
You had the needle darts hit, and that's all you're gonna get, I guess. 1 action remains, or 2 actions remain.
That's
That's right.
hit
That's right.
last turn.
I still am of the opinion that using a hero point should not let you roll lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I
I
mean, like,
agree with
that-
that. I
if-
agree with that. So, like, if you
I
roll
agree with
lower,
sentiment, but
I
it would be
will.
OP.
Not really. It's your hero points. It's the special hero points thing.
I mean, fair.
So yeah. But either way, it doesn't hit, and there's no special critical miss fucking effect on this.
Fucking. Meh.
Meh. Shield. All right, you have one more action.
No, I don't.
And that was the one.
Oh right, my
that
bad.
was the one action.
Spell strikes 2 actions.
My bad. I didn't realize you spell struck. I thought you just attack. All right. Firefly.
Please hit that thing, Firefly. Go do a kinetic.
I'm afraid I'm gonna hit Zenzen if I tried.
What? No, the one that's
No,
on
the one on
Malimbi.
Malimbi. The one adjacent to you.
Yeah, there's one on top of Malimbi right now.
You know, the boss, the one that dealt like
Yeah, here, let me put
30
it in
damage
more-
in one round.
That's not where it... Go here, there we go. There, very visible.
I'm basically just using weapon infusion to
It's a free action, so that's like...
to turn her
This
blade
is
into a
fucking
sword and
sweet.
just thwack that thing away. Off of Malimbi, hopefully.
That's a miss.
Fuck!
Never lucky.
Actually, why am I doing that? Just hero
Almost
point it.
forgot.
Does
Oh.
that hit?
That does hit.
The whack!
Damn. Laser sword.
How much fucking health does this thing have?
Get off Malimbi!
Too much. Too much health. Way too much health.
Alright, that was your whole turn? Or do you have more? Getty?
I got more actions. Just realized that. I thought it was the end of my turn.
Yeah, you only used
That
one
was,
action out of 3. So, 2 more things you could possibly do. Wow.
Can I stab it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can go hit it again.
You have 2 more actions.
A lot of things you can do right now.
Nope.
That's a
What's in
humongous
my
miss.
initial rolls today?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's for all of
you don't
us,
need
to be
the aura
honest.
of unlock to get unlucky right now. Like, holy shit.
Just gonna hit it with my dagger at this point. Okay.
That's still a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
But
Minus
it was
eight,
still-
unfortunate.
But it was still a better roll.
Yeah,
The classic swing 3 times, hit only once.
Sensen.
Zenzen, hi.
Also, Jetty, your elemental blasts has a 2-action version where you can add your constitution to the damage modifier. To the damage, by the way.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
It makes Kineticist do a lot of damage early on.
I am intimidating, glaring the fucking Pugwampy.
Poog. Alright. Intimidate it.
Fuck.
You fail to intimidate it.
Oh.
Zenzen is too cute to be intimidating.
The fuck she is. Actually, I should have just. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I didn't even. I could have just done. I could have just cast Dragon Claws and just chosen him to get a -1 to will. To will, and then done that. But then, yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to attack. Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna. Fuck you. Anyway. No, wait. Hang on.
Red
Sorry,
display.
I was distracted. I had a different plan. Can I roll that back?
Fine.
We can keep the dice. We can keep the dice roll.
Hmm.
I guess it doesn't matter, because that wouldn't be enough anyway. Or would it? Yeah, that would only be a 10. Unless he has a fucking fortitude save 10. Yeah, no, it's not enough. I was gonna command Dame to move and grapple him again instead, but that's too late. Either way, it fails.
Yeah.
It's actually, for Dame intimidates on her
Red
turn.
display.
For her
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same modifier,
so
right?
she actually
Her
has
skill.
just intimidation.
Oh wait, she's unlucky
Yeah, she's unlucky.
actually. 12 again. It's the same thing. Damn. Brutal.
Motherfucker. I'm killing it.
Beep, beep, beep. All right. What's this on?
No, I'm hero pointing.
Jeez.
That was a
Yeah.
20.
Dodge.
That was a 20. And I rolled a 16. I got 12, 12, 16,
Look.
16.
Pugwampies suck. That's I think that we
This is
learned
awful.
that
Yeah.
Pugwampies are the worst.
They're not even unlocked. Fucking Zenzen's not even unlucky. Like, it just like fucking. Oof. Brutal.
Zenzen is unlucky. They're not unlucky auras.
Wait, the guy that bit me didn't
So-
roll concealment.
Summarize the combat.
Oh, my bad.
Fuck
Yeah.
that
All
misfortune.
right. Are we gonna really make that big of a difference over fucking 5 HP? I mean, I guess we can.
Oh, yeah, he made it.
He hit you.
Okay. Wait, what's the dazzle?
DC 5. It's like you're concealed to him.
Oh, okay, alright.
I do believe. Memory serves.
Yeah.
All creatures and
I
objects
should
concealed
have
from
just
you.
done
Yeah.
2 action to heal Malumi to make sure. He doesn't go back
Amusingly,
down.
you could all roll stealth, and if you all hid from him, then he'd be scared and not know where anyone is. Be like, what's going on? Where is everyone? There's stars in my eyes. Alright, so anyways. Malimbi, there's a fucking dog on your chest.
Yeah. So Malimbi laying on the ground grips his wand, kind of uses his foot to like push the thing a little bit, so he has the room to maneuver, and then he's gonna just fucking shoot lightning at it. Make it a reflex save with the fucking stray ass dog.
Clicked in the wrong fucking thing again. Dog. Pugwampy.
Can you
Oh
fuck
my
off?
fucking
Can
god!
you
Backflip.
actually fuck off?
Dodge!
Can I use a hero point to make them re-roll?
Okay,
No.
I'll allow it.
Still F.
Alright, roll damage.
It's also the boosted damage, by the way.
Boosto.
Still take 5. Fuck.
God, go down!
Alright. So,
we
is that all your
respond-
reactions,
we
or do you
respond.
have anything else?
No, I have
Alright.
one action. I'm just not sure what to do with it.
You could always stand up. There's nothing preventing you from standing.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that actually, because then I'm not fucking prone and off guard anymore.
Alright.
I'll just stand up.
Stands. Tall and proud. Alright. As this dog gets tased and falls off you, it is very quickly reassessing the situation and backs up its maximum distance. That many. Gonna run
Here,
back.
do you have attack of opportunity?
No.
Do I look like a fighter?
Fuck.
They're not. AOP is like at level
Well,
6 for
compared
other
to-
marshals.
Compared to
So-
all of us.
So
That's some
fucking.
bullshit.
It backs off. It drops its short sword and goes, "I surrender! I surrender! I can't!" That's its turn.
Well,
Zeta,
now
what do
you
you choose to
surrender.
do?
Knock it out. Knock it the fuck out.
First action, I
Non-lethal.
move over
Just
here.
Just non-lethal it.
Just non-lethal.
Then I'm going to grapple it.
Come here, little shit. All right.
I surrender. Yes, you will. Stop
Okay,
resisting.
I'm gonna hero point that. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, dude, holy shit. What is the curse? What is this curse? You guys have like all the Pyro points banked up in the universe and you keep rolling the same thing that you rolled the first time? Jesus.
This
Alright.
is bullshit.
You still have one action remaining.
Okay, I'm just gonna flurry of blows with a regular fist on this guy to knock it, try and knock it down.
Wham, wham. Alright, fist him.
Okay,
Holy moly. Alright, one of those hits. Roll damage. Alright, that's enough to go unconscious. I assume you're using
Wham.
non-lethal. Are you doing lethal or
yeah,
are
I
you
am
doing
non-lethal.
Boom!
I just so he just slams
Clock 'em.
his fist on its head and slams it to the ground.
Alright, okay. All around me, familiar faces. Yeah, this guy is. All of his friends have been knocked out, and he's currently being intimidated. Same way the Musashi's Discord profile pic is intimidating.
What?
You know, wait, you know your default one, not the one you have in this server, but like, you know the one that you have by default,
The fucking bean?
where it's like fucking
My
the
anxious
star
cat?
rail. No, the star rail
Oh,
character.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
that
it's just
one.
like
Yeah.
the shadow. Anyways.
Shadow of my Mordors.
And he just like drops his hammer, like curls up in the bows, like, don't step on me. Alright. Encounter ended. I like how all of you somehow completely stepped around and dodged the fucking traps on the ground.
Wait, so that was the true knowledge. I mean, I
Yeah.
knew that.
Y'all fucking dodged.
Melimby, are you okay?
I'm gonna need a moment. As he's like inspecting the area where he got fucking nailed.
My Sue should have closed the wound a decent bit, but it's probably gonna leave a bit of a scar.
Probably. Yeah. Well, you know what they say. Cheeks, dick, scars, and glory lasts forever. Melimby's gonna just sit on the edge of the
with that,
stage.
we can take a short break if you guys wish to RP. You know, you may do so, but I'm gonna go pee and get water.
Leans against the stage.
Melimby's gonna try and medicine check himself.
Make sure you watch for any snares, as
Can we
Melimby
not-
said.
Of course, the unluck aura would be gone now, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, I still would have rolled shit.
Looks worried. Mm.
Ugh.
I hate fuck One Piece.
Well, I'm glad it was me and not someone else. Oh,
Here, I got
Thank
you.
thank you, Zenzen. That's much
Where-
appreciated.
Where the hell is Alt at?
Well, hopefully they didn't get him like they got us.
Look, if Otto got jumped by these guys and is dead, then I'm disappointed in the person who sponsored
Well,
me, and I feel and I'm regretting choices.
well, here's the thing. They got that misfortune aura, so maybe if they got out of guard, then perhaps. But never underestimate the power of
Nah.
Sherlock.
I barely felt.
Oh,
We did good. We won.
We won, but that still doesn't.
what did you worry about, Firefly?
We were supposed to meet. We were supposed to meet him here, weren't we?
Yeah.
Why wasn't this place cleared out beforehand?
Yeah, I feel like a lesson we're gonna learn is that the Magambia is, in terms of like safety,
This
is more of a
security
suggestion
sucks.
with them than anything.
I'm
Maybe
filing
they're
a
like
complaint.
maybe their willingness to harbor and protect all life is at this point letting in unsavory creatures that are actively trying to kill people.
Well, either that or this is a new problem. We shouldn't judge too harshly, I think.
I
I'm not
mean,
judging. I was just
I am
wondering.
judging Alt for not being here when he said he would be. I mean, let's be real, these creatures
What's our
definitely were
own?
trying to kill us.
Yeah.
And so, should we tie them up or anything, like just in case they wake up again?
I got it.
I have some rope if you need it.
Gently reaches her hand for the rope.
There you go.
Zeta, can you drag that one over here? Grabs the tiny guy,
Very well.
dragging him over here. I
Is everyone else doing okay?
don't think I got hit.
Good.
I am unharmed.
Yeah, I will destroy this trap over here.
And this one bit me. She does step on him.
Of course you would.
Zen.
Zenden's pissed.
Since then,
Zen.
it's down. Leave it be.
He beat me.
So
So, Aruru, you
You
it
know, I
okay?
have
also
a limit
it
on.
also the other one also bits Malimbi, and you don't see him stepping on it.
I also don't like when people disrespect the dead
Man, I should have
They're
just
not
used
dead.
Horizon
They're not
Thundersphere
dead.
here.
or knocked out.
That does not. This one's conscious.
Or looks at
I'm
it.
just making sure he knows his place.
You willing to be tied up, or are you gonna make it harder on me? I'm waiting.
Aren't they all like unconscious?
Not all of them. One gave up.
Aruru, are you doing alright?
I have
You
returned.
got tossed around a bit.
So, how are we doing, party?
I stepped on it. I stepped on the one that said "Don't step on me."
We're making sure to tie them up.
You stepped on
We're
him.
wondering. We're talking a bit about where Odd is and about the situation at the Magambia regarding all these incidents we keep running into.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
we also moved
patching
everyone
ourselves up.
to. We also move all the down the
To
creatures
here.
to yeah,
And are
where
tying
Teddy's
them up.
spinning. And Zeta destroyed the trap that's right up on next to Firefly.
Oh.
Zen. Boops her on the nose. Boopity boop 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 boop. Just making sure they're securely tied up.
Man, I just realized how's Firefly the
kind
one
of-
that wanted a scar and Malimby ended up with one.
I mean, it's
It's
only a
her-
scar on your
slashed.
side. Don't be so dramatic.
But he didn't say that in
Firefly's
character, by the way. Otherwise, I would have used the
Therapist,
voice.
by the way.
Firefly carefully turned her head towards Malimby and puffs at her cheeks a little bit.
Hey, I take mental
And what?
problems very seriously, but if you were talking about just getting stabbed, walk it off.
What
Yeah, I
does
mean,
Firefly do,
physical
Jenny?
therapy's a different license.
She turns her head towards Malimby and gives a slightly puffed out cheek.
But he didn't
Oh,
say that in
Can we
character,
tell?
by the
Can we
way.
see the cheeks?
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have used the voice.
Damn it. Well, she still does it because he's still got a scar and she doesn't have
What?
one yet.
What do you puff in your cheeks about?
Ugh.
Wait,
You
can I
gotta
even see that? You're wearing a mask.
You
Yeah,
could
I already
see it
asked
from
that.
underneath. You could see it if you look at the picture. You can actually still see the fabric covering her cheeks.
True.
Fair enough.
If you want to show the picture so they can actually see it, copter, so to get
I
a
mean,
better
I
look
think
at
I
it.
could just-
Can't do that.
Yeah,
You.
you
Oh,
actually
yeah.
can see her
Mhm.
cheeks.
Yeah.
So
you
yes, you
Oh.
can see her.
Well,
You can actually see her face pop out.
What are you being so puffy about?
Hmm. I wanted a scar.
Really, that's what you get jealous about? I almost died.
I can give you one.
You're
what?
better now, right?
You know what? Let's get matching scars. That'll be a story.
Okay, line up.
Oh my
Nope,
god.
nope.
Oh,
I'm
listen.
getting it professionally done. I don't plan on getting
No,
stabbed.
that's
No,
not.
no.
It's not.
Listen. Scar,
I was
like,
joking. Thank you.
the good
Well, I
scars
wasn't.
are earned.
I
And
never
tell a
get
story?
injured. I never get injured during these conflicts because I move too quick.
You say that now. Don't jinx it.
If I jinx it, I would want that.
I find that logic flawed.
It
I
is
think
for
most of
I-
us would under normal circumstances.
you guys know my
But-
circumstances. Why I want
I
a scar
know.
so badly.
Which is why I said under normal circumstances.
It's not flawed in my mind.
No, I know. I still think it's a waste, but
Why do you think it's a waste?
because well, you already found out you can be beautiful in ways that do not line up with your original. So
I-
really, there is no need to differentiate yourself with physical disfigurement.
It's Firefly's choice. If she really
know.
wants to if she really wants to, then there is no.
Anyway, I'm going to try makeup and that and whatever you didn't.
A temporary
Like-
tattoo, and then maybe as an alternative to scarring yourself, a permanent tattoo if you're still really feeling like that. But we're going to take this slowly. We're not settling this in a week. It'll
What
take
happened
long.
here? Malimby,
And-
you're covered in blood. What is going on?
You.
You did? Calm down.
You did. Calm down.
I need a word with you, Alt. It's for a
sorry.
few
Excuse me.
reasons.
Very well, but first, what is going on, Malimby? I am concerned. Why are
He's
you
got
covered
a
in blood?
bump
Tell
when
me
we
it's
were
red
waiting.
dye.
It's
No,
not
I wish
right.
it was, but
We were
if you look to your
attacked.
left,
Gremlins.
They
do-
were hiding and they set traps. They were intending to kill us here.
Oh dear. A malicious assault like this. That is unprecedented. Hope you are okay.
Melinby just
I'm-
got stabbed and, went unconscious and
I just
nearly
feel a
died.
little lightheaded from the blood loss, but that's all.
If you can walk, I would say report to the nurse immediately.
No,
But
it's
additionally,
it's
have you
fine.
spoken to the gremlins here much?
No,
Not much.
I don't
They're
think any of
alive.
us speak their language.
No, they spoke common.
Well, well, I mean, did they, or was that just copter? You know,
Well,
Yeah, yes.
I asked
No,
Copter
Bon
specifically
Mont
They
because
speak
it matters for
common
Bon Modding.
because
okay.
that's why he got to intimidate him so easily.
Okay.
So I walks over and is
Let me
like,
sit down again.
you gremlin, what is the meaning of this? And Havoc's here, the only one that's conscious, is like, Kurshkin had the plan. I just love the sound of the stuff being broken. Do any of you have any healing spells prepared?
I had to spend mine on Malimbi on account of the one that you're talking to
I can
stabbing him.
I can perform some basic medicinal
I got it.
deeds. Oh, okay.
Hey, if you're gonna do that, do it for reaction heal.
Yeah, do the
That's what
3
I was
action heal for Molimbi.
I mean, I'm only missing 1 hit point at this
Give
point.
him the 1 health.
Give him the 1 health.
And I mean, it will work
Okay,
on yourself
that's not
as
how that
well.
works.
Rolls healing. It's only 1d8, so 5 health. Cool. Y'all heal for 5 health.
That's exactly. No, I took 3 damage.
All right, they were already at 5. I just put unconscious on them because that was the they are
By the way,
restrained.
can you take off the unfortunate aura?
You can
You
right click.
you
no,
can do that
actually,
yourself.
because you haven't left their aura. You're still unlucky until
Is
you
it-
leave their aura, and then you have
it-
to
is
come
it-
back and then make the save.
Bro, is it active until like even when they're unconscious?
Yep. They're just
Jesus
unlucky.
Christ.
They just make everyone unlucky.
All right, well, I'm gonna sit down over there.
All right. See that. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of the debuff so you can see them. You know they're tied up. You know they're tied up.
I'm out of spells.
All right. Zenzen, your holy healing disperses out, and then yep, the gremlins wake up. So it's like, yeah. So now you're awake. Who are you, and why are you here? The disoriented Pugwampi just like,
They're all tied up
I'm Gershkin.
together.
Mm-hmm.
You're a
And
bad
why are
dog.
you here? Just like the Kershkin here just kind of grumbles like, mm. Tough nut to crack, huh? Initiates, students, I would like to see how you handle this situation. Figure out why they're here.
I snap my fingers and intimidating music plays. Ta-da-da-dun. Ta-da-da-dun.
In the meantime, while they're doing that, can I medicine check myself to try and remove the
Oh,
wounded
yeah.
condition?
Actually, you can just spend 10 minutes because you're at full health. You can just spend 10 minutes to rest, and it'll make the wounded condition go away.
Okay, I'll do that then. Gotta get rid of this lightheadedness.
So, you little runt, you think hitting, nearly killing people is funny, yeah?
Would have been.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was so fun, then you must think it's fun all the time to do that, right?
I blame the stone ghost. That's who wanted
Oh.
to attack.
Tell me about this stone ghost.
Hmm. Don't know that much about stone ghost. Mysterious man, ephemeral, ghostly kind of
You
nature.
did this because you think it's funny.
Look, stone ghost demands obedience of us, and they wish to attack.
You wanted to. Mm.
So you were forced to attack by this stone ghost. Why don't you tell me where this stone ghost is?
Stone ghost, underground, winding tunnels every which way. You're too big to find him. Even us gremlins had to squeeze through some of the crevices to get to him, or at least to hear him.
Well, Alt, do you know anything about tunnels and other things below the ground?
Is that not what we uncovered in the storage shed
I mean,
last time?
I assume that whatever this ghost is bigger than the Pukwampies, so that there's probably some place underground that those tunnels end up into, and a place that, actually is capable of holding some powerful spectral figure. Does the Magabia have a basement?
Ah, yes. That was the interesting thing you all discovered in the shed before. I did not know about any basement or underground places, but clearly there is a space that is a part of the school since there was that, well, constructed hatch. However, from the sounds of it, there's probably more tunnels that have been burrowed through or cracked over the years they squeezed their way into. As for this stone ghost, this is the first I have ever heard of it. I know no creature matching that name or description around the campus.
Why do you call it the stone ghost?
Cause we have to crawl through the stone. Get to the ghost.
What does it talk about specifically?
You.
I'm not the head gremlin around here. I am not the. I simply command our little squad here. I don't know much about the stone ghost at all.
Who is the head gremlin? Who's your leader?
Alright, where the fuck is Paizo's absurd, ridiculous names for this thing? Give me a moment. I'll just check by going to
Scharminkel.
Charmingle. Yarhar, har, har, har.
Squatting down to it.
Double check. Note. Thank you for the raid out there. I will be attending to that in a moment. Raiders, yep, from Aeon Inc. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. The pathfinding. As I cross-reference some other creatures
we'll
in
find
here.
the past.
Thank you.
We just finished fighting Pukwampies. It was awful.
It was,
God, it was
really
fucking
awful. I'm trying to not commit murder in front of the fucking headmaster.
The GM kept rolling fire, and we were just stuck in an unfortunate aura.
They're
It didn't matter. The unfortunate or didn't matter.
It
Yeah,
mattered for
Even
some
if
of
one-
us.
It mattered for some, and then for the other ones that
And
weren't
then everyone who
affected
was
by it,
outside of
didn't
it would
fucking
like
matter.
roll low, then hero point, and then roll the exact same roll, if not lower,
God,
It's like,
every
all right,
time.
all right. I
Today
have
was
finished
absolute ass.
cross-referencing your Pugwampy friend here, Kershkin. Can I? Oh, their name isn't revealed. My bad. Let me go back to the correct. Fucking always for everyone. Person you're talking about, Kershkin here.
Someone posted me in Discord.
The head gremlin, Nargif, he's down in the tunnels. It was all his idea. I have nothing to do with it.
Argif?
Blame him. And the stone ghost.
So, Alts, what do you think?
This is most intriguing. I do not believe that they are lying about there being another person in charge. As to what or who the stone ghost is, or if they're a ghost in truth, is up for debate. But
Well,
I think this is a satisfying explanation enough. Whether or not they're really truthful about it being, oh, the stone ghost's idea.
Well, I don't think they mind the idea. Either way, I have an idea, but it's probably best if I run that by you. We throw two of them out into the jungle, we keep one of them, send them down with a message to... What did you say your boss's name was?
Nargif?
Nargif.
Send that one down with a message to Nargif.
I don't want to go back down there. The stone ghost is down there.
Yeah, well, we're out here, and we beat you.
Yeah, but the stone ghost will definitely beat me.
Well, we will definitely beat you again, clearly, if you try anything.
I don't want to die.
You don't need to die, one of you needs to go down there and give your boss a message. Now you can go wherever the fuck you want.
Ott raises a hand for a moment. I know you're very zealous about this, Edin. And they did attack you with malicious intent. However, do we torture a prisoner that is begging for their life? I don't think so.
I'm not going to torture him.
No, but the
Technically, there's
others
no
might.
torture here.
Fine, we'll drop all of them in the jungle.
I will do you one better. I think they're too dangerous to keep around the Tambu in general. We can send them to the first world.
Even better. They'll like it there, probably.
Perhaps.
I mean, or they will become the victims of a vicious prank of the Lantern King. That can also happen.
Well, what goes around comes around. I'd rather them suffer pranks than whatever the wrath of the Stone Ghost is. Either way, this plot is
yeah, if the
much
prank
thicker.
came from the Lantern King, you definitely prefer the Stone Ghost.
Meh.
I know what all those words mean separately.
Anyway,
I'll explain to you
Either way.
later, Melimby,
That's
if you
fine.
want.
It's
it
fine, maybe
sounds
it's
like
just
for
another topic for
certain the
research.
Stone Ghost would have malicious intent for our friends here.
So,
So,
Teacher Ott, I assume we can leave it to you to see that these creatures end up where they need to be.
yes. We've got them all tied up, they're secured. I'll release them back into the first world.
And about
Kershkin
this stone
relieves
ghost,
like a big sigh. That is a more complicated question. I'm not going to
Firefly
go.
squatting down.
Oh dear, there is
Ooh.
some new danger. Well, my dashing young heroes, I'm going to send you down to the basement of the school and fight things for me. No, that's not going to happen.
Firefly
Although-
squats down and pets Kershkin on the
well,
head.
it's not exactly what
You're
I was
cute.
alluding to, but my God.
Either way, jokes aside, if you find any other ways down
that wasn't me
into the undergrounds around the school, do let us know and try to avoid entering those places. Because at bare minimum, there are other malicious gremlins afoot. So,
Mm.
with that out of the way,
In the
you now have an
meantime,
audience of 3 for your introduction ceremony. If everyone's still willing.
Sure.
the dizziness has gone away a bit, so I think I should be good to keep going.
Yes. We'll ignore the blood on your clothes. Unless, actually, do any of you know digitation?
I got it.
Excellent. I love the variety in magic and seeing how the students do pass their.
Thank you, Zenzen.
Alright. Yep, clothes cleans and wounds closed.
And Arudu. Oh, you both did it.
Nah, she cleaned herself off.
And yourself, after
Okay,
you
good.
She was
exploded the
not
fucking
prone
pugwampy on you.
after all. Fucking being knocked prone, fucking.
Come on, Zeta. Leave those 3 idiots to the. We got all our important stuff to do.
Actually, wait. You said there were traps, right?
Yeah, they set
In
snares.
the grass, yes.
Ah,
They set some snares.
You know what? I have changed my mind. Perhaps we should save this for another day. Get some good rest. But you have shown
No.
quite that of valor.
Look, and get ambushed again by gremlins when we're on another on the other day. No, let's just get this over with. Besides, I need to talk to you afterwards.
Goodness. I was more so giving a convenient time to make everyone else go away while you talked to me, you didn't. But, okay.
Well, I don't want to rob this off of everyone just because I want to talk to you about something.
Alright, let me
Just
look this up.
Raises an eyebrow.
Yes, teacher, I would definitely give you a bit of a disclaimer. Yidin has been acting very I want to call it almost spooked this entire morning. I think
Look,
they figured something out, and they just be
One-
ready.
let's just
they
focus
had
on
me.
one thing at a time.
They had me research something about possession. So
Let's just
good
focus
luck.
on one thing at a time. Let's get this done first, and then I'll explain.
Fuck is it? Wait.
What are we doing right now?
Wait a- oh my god. Okay. Paizo's dumb. I gotta do this by the seat of my pants. Alright.
What are we doing right now?
It's an introductory ceremony for completing your initial tasks with the
So we are doing that
branches.
after all. He's not saving.
No,
it
he's
for
doing
another
no,
day, then?
stop. Just stop talking. I was referencing the book and I realized that Paizo is an idiot, so I'm just doing this by the seat of my pants. Alright. So Zenzen, Lembi, Yidin, Aruru, Firefly, Zeta. I welcome you to Magambia much more formally now. As true initiates, you have shown acceptable prowess with all of the tasks you are given for each of the branches of Magambia. For that, you officially have the title of initiate. That's not going away anytime soon. Well, unless you become an attendant right before my very eyes. Additionally, you have shown great valor in fighting off ambushers that would seek to harm the Magambia, and I commend you all greatly for doing so. With not terrible, a lot of fanfare, he does kind of sparkle up a bit of like confetti, like magically from his hands. Welcome, formally. Enjoy your stay at the Magambia. May it contain far less ambushes from gremlins.
Hopefully.
We'll see about that.
Sounds
I have a bad
pleasant.
feeling about it somehow. Well, uh, with that, thank you for the opportunity, and
Got the clap.
I gotta go. Yeah.
You go seek medical attention.
Well, I don't really need medical attention. I think I'm pretty much fine.
Sure, get some rest. Now you
I
did.
could use
What
a
did you
drink,
wish
though.
to speak to me?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Should we
I
be here for
suppose
that or no? Okay, good luck with that.
It seems he
I'll
wanted
see
to be
you.
private.
I'll see you at the dorm, I guess.
you guys, I'll catch up later,
Do you
and I'll
require
explain
assistance
and I'll
walking?
explain everything when I'm back. I promise.
I still want to do that makeup sesh.
We'll do
Click
it.
Aiden.
We'll do. How about this? When I'm back, we'll do that, and while we're doing that, I tell everyone what's going on.
Okay. Hmm.
You know what? I'll grab Zen Zen. Runs up to Zen Zen. Hug. I'll do you first before Yidin gets back. Drag. Drag.
What?
Drag.
Huh?
You know, I never
Ah.
tried makeup myself, but then again, I already have pretty good cheekbones, if I do say so myself.
I've
Well,
only done it for a female. As their conversation fades off.
like what was the name of that NPC who told me about the demon summoning?
Uh,
Miriam.
Mariam, yeah.
yeah, Mariama is was
Mariam told
Mariama.
me that you guys summon a demon.
Oh, oh dear. Yeah, a bit of a dark spot on her career in the Magan. But it was fine.
I want to know what kind of demon it was.
What?
It's a long story. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything dangerous or stupid or go into demon summoning or something. I need to know
Perception check.
because of I have some concerns about a thing and I need I'm doing research. Can that just be enough for me to not have a real answer for you?
Uh,
Besides,
well,
I already
how did you
know
find
you
out?
summon a demon.
I'm curious. How did you find out about Miriam? She tell you?
Well, she thought that we were looking into that someone told us, then she let the cat out of the bag because I was looking into something related to possession.
I see. Well, if she's told you, then I'll be nice. I'll let it. It was. How do you put it? It wasn't a very powerful demon. It
I hope not.
was. Over here. Alright, this works. It was merely a dredge. It knew a little bit of illusion magic to make it seem more intimidating, but it wasn't much to be alarmed about. Still, summoning a demon was a bit of a harrowing experience. But we were there to
Only,
subdue the dredge.
only a dredge, thankfully. Okay. Thank you for putting my concerns to rest.
That all?
I think so for now. I just
I
have
can
some
assure
worrying
you,
to do.
if it was something more fearsome, something that could curse or do anything like that, here at the Magambia, we do have the means to deal with such.
I mean, I'd hope so. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come. I do have some standards to what kind of magical school I'd go to.
Still, the circumstances of this whole idea seem quite bizarre to me. Why did Miriam admit to you about the demon summoning? It seems like something she'd be more embarrassed about.
Well, I mean, she was definitely. She just, well, I think she told us more in concern that we had figured it out, and because she heard us talking about it. But well, not about it, but just about something else that she thought was it. And then, well,
What?
I was talking with Malimbi and with Zeta about something related to possession, and the topic of demons came up because we were reading a book. And then she heard us talk about demons, so she assumed that we were talking about the demon you guys summoned, and then she told us everything.
Alright. So I assume this is more out of caution. Yes?
Yes.
Very well. Glad to dispel any ill thoughts and fears. So,
I
that
appreciate
is all.
it.
I have to get back to work, and I'm sure you want to rest after this harrowing encounter.
Well, I certainly will do something.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus, I need to drag these gremlins back into the first one. So.
Yeah. So now that we're initiates, do we like actually have classes start or something?
Yes, yes, you will be starting more formal classes almost immediately.
Hmm.
Suppose after you
Well,
have
that's
the
good.
weekend off.
Well, that's good to know. I mean, I did come to the Magamia to study.
Yes, enjoy your time here. While you're an initiate, you will still have a bit of a prerequisite oddball tasks, you see. More ways to serve the branches and see what they're about, but less of a structured, formal assignment like it was now. But I'm sure teachers will come to you with their own woes, and even listen to your fellow students. Perhaps they'll have things that you might want to do for them.
I figured as much. I mean, like at least the fellow working with my fellow students already been doing that since the day I arrived.
Yes, and you have done so admirably.
Making great strides with Firefly.
Good luck with your endeavors. I do have to go, though. I don't want these slipping out of ropes. You'll get back in that rope. What? Alright. Off we go. Back to the fucking toggle navigation. Give me the Spire Dormitory. I need this all the time. Activate.
Just to clarify, Zenzen and Firefly are gonna already be in her room by the time Yudin gets back.
Okay.
Alright, move your characters there then.
Fucking goddamn it, I'm the GM, motherfucker. I can drag through walls if I want.
Or where would you be?
Thank you!
Right here.
Chillin'.
I would walk up and see you and walk towards you, yeah.
Zen seems extra nervous.
Aru, I'd like to have some words.
She's sipping some tea from a tiny teacup.
Tiny teacup.
Mm-hmm.
You're closer to my skin tone, so this makes it easier.
I figure you would want
Little bit
to
of
have those words in
foundation,
private on account
blush,
of what the topic is.
pretty pink eyeshadow, a light pink lip.
Alright. Gather everyone up.
A light
You
pink
want to do this
lip.
with everyone.
Everyone.
Your snooping has forced my hand.
Well,
Forced her hand. Oh dear. We saw how powerful her hand is in combat.
well, your secrets hiding did sort of worry me. And, well, it's more about what I recognized in that secret, but I'll explain.
Go ahead, go grab everyone, bring them here, and we'll choose a room.
Just gonna make you do it. Wow.
Probably go to Firefly's room. I know She's in there, and probably Zenson is in there.
Is going to lean against the wall and continue sipping her tea.
Hey, Zeta, can you come over here
Very well.
and knock on Malimbi's door? Malimbi,
Yeah, there's no response.
is your door unlocked?
Yeah, it is.
I want to say he already did his makeup,
Hmm.
and he looks very pretty. Sorry, it's a joke.
Well, I'll guess I'll go see if fire.
Firefly actually left her door open.
Door open. Wow.
Oh,
Girl
hi.
time.
Okay,
Doing
well,
makeup.
they're in here. I don't know where Malimbi is. Zeta, can you go wait in Firefly's room?
Very well.
Gonna drag everyone to Firefly's room.
Well, I mean, there are two of them already here, so I have to drag less people to Firefly's room than I do to anyone else. Hey.
Zen's just sitting there nervously. Firefly's like distracted.
Have the two of you seen Malimbi anywhere?
I dragged Zenzen immediately to the room. I am not walking into Malimbi's room without consent.
Well, Malimbi's nowhere to be seen.
Wait, what?
Well, no, I'm saying that to Aruru.
Oh, I thought you said that right outside her door.
Oh my god.
So, do you want to do this without him, or...
Without Malimbi?
Well, I mean, if he's not here.
Well, I assume that Malimbi is being taken care of. So
Oh,
if
then...
you want, you can inform them later.
Yep. I will. Oh, Malimbi,
Oh,
get in
yes.
here. We
Hold
gotta
on,
talk.
let me put my towels away first.
Okay.
Earl was taking a bath.
Taking a bath, man. I need to relax.
And then
Almost died.
And then that's when you hear the clickety clack of dice and rub a dub dub. There's a pugwampy in your tub.
But
No.
takes a step back from Zenzen, and Zenzen has like a
No, no,
very
no. I'm gonna
natural
come
look.
back. I'm gonna come back to my room in a minute, and there's gonna be spell schemes in there.
why are all the sock spell schemes, Melindy? Huh?
This is quite the gathering we have here. Is something happening?
So, I probably should explain what had me so concerned, and it's related to Aruru, and she feels that my actions mean she has to explain some things.
She's on Firefly's bed, leaning against like the bed frame, and it looks like a normal person leaning on like a desk.
Yep.
Do you want me to start, Aruru, or do you want to?
I have been trying to sort something of my own accord because I was not comfortable talking with anybody about it. I have been recently in contact with a being of celestial nature.
The reason I got so spooked today is because the music I've been hearing come out of Aruru's room, it was very familiar to me.
What music? I didn't hear anything.
Apparently, you sleep sounder than a baby.
All right.
My room's too far away from Aruru's to be able to hear anything at night.
Understand that for me, being in contact with celestial beings is how I grew up, along with other types of beings like monitors. So for me, hearing celestial music, normally not weird. But the music that was playing from Aruru's room had me concerned because it was a very specific piece of music that I found out belongs to a very militant group of Desnan subcults. Now, as someone who grew up on the plains, if you hear Desna and militant, well, that may not be something concerning to you material planers. On the plains, that is a panic. That is a panic. That is an immediate red flag.
Raise his eyebrow.
Okay.
Look.
Uh,
Desnans and the Azada related to Desna, very pleasant, calm, nice individuals. The militant ones, they take inspiration from a specific event in history where Desna, well, let's just say that the reason a lot of the evil planes fear fighting the good planes, it's because of Desna. Like just her,
So
because
where
she
is
made a
the
point to them,
so
specifically
where
to the
really is
Abyss.
the
So I
where
was
really is the
concerned.
concern? Where really is the concern here? What are you worried is going to happen? Because as far
I
as I have known about Aruru so far, she is very much the kind of person that wishes to guide people like with their innate powers. She sounds like a very responsible person, and
I
I'm more inclined to trust her to know what she's doing.
I did something admittedly quite impulsive.
Hmm.
I looked through Aruru's window when the music was playing, which what I saw there, what I saw had similar effects to possession in what I saw happening with Aruru. So I was concerned and I panicked and I went to read and talk to a Desnan clergy and got books and I panicked and then I learned about demon summoning, and if you know anything about Desna and demons, there's a reason to be afraid. And so I appear to have forced Aruru to come out and tell this because they no longer felt it safe or a possibility to keep it to themselves.
So, my question is, actually, Copter, can I roll some like esoteric lore to know if it's other creatures besides demons are capable of possession?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, honestly, I can give that to you for free. Like, are other things capable of
Alright.
possession? Absolutely. Like, it's not just
Okay.
demons.
So, you did. I would like to ask you something. Did you
Yes.
discern anything about the nature of the possession, or like, because it could frankly be plenty of things. The music
Look,
itself was celestial, as you said. Who said it's not a good aligned being that is communicating
Malimbi,
slash possessing? I don't know.
Malimbi, understand that if you are being possessed, it's not good no matter if it's a celestial being or a fiendish creature
They're
or
taking
some
your will
ghost or
away,
undead, or even if you
right?
give up even if you give it up
Mm.
free of choice, it still calls for concern for me
So
personally.
yes, but if
Aside from
Aruru,
that, again,
let me
I
ask you
believe
this,
that the
Aruru.
type of celestial Aruru is I believe that the type of celestial Aruru is, as she put it, in contact with, is one of a quite militant group.
You had me look into this earlier this morning. Um, it's a militant group crusading against demons. So unless
Yes.
one of us here is a demon, I don't think we really need to be concerned about that. So let
The
me
fact-
just ask Aruru something, because she is the person that is relates to.
Yes.
Do you feel that there is any way or reason that we need to be concerned?
At the moment, no.
Then that is
That's
good enough for me.
yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I trust that if Aruru encounters something that she cannot handle alone, that she then will make the decision herself to come to us, or anyone that perhaps she feels like might be able to help.
I'm Aruru, I'm sorry for going about it this way. That was wrong.
Aruru pulls out a little wrapped candy, unwraps it slowly, and pops it into her mouth while looking at you.
What the fuck?
Look, if you say it's okay, then I trust you. I just I have reasons I had reasons to be very concerned. I can handle people coming to me with problems of anxiety, depression, uh, social issues, behavioral problems, mental illnesses, but when it comes to stuff like this, that's that's not what I'm meant. I'm not prepared to deal with that, so I panicked.
For the record, Eden, I do commend your concern for the people around you. But yes.
And because of the subject matter, look, I understand that it's not taught like that I understand that what you all learn in like about the history and stuff is different from what I learned because of the places that we came from. But the Desna's invasion on well or well retaliatory strike on the Abyss, it's a very widely covered topic. So I don't know, maybe I saw similarities that weren't there.
Got scared. Everybody gets scared.
Yeah, well, I should know better.
That's coming from the scaredy cat.
By the way, thanks for all of those spoilers that my, she air quotes, roommate was waiting patiently to tell me once we had, I don't know, spent some time to get to know each other. You know, a thing normal people do.
You see Yuden's face kind of cringes. Like, yeah, that I deserve that.
Cringe.
I
Oh,
mean, you never barged into my room. Also, I kind of chose a room without windows, I've noticed. Looks around.
Barging into people's room?
I mean,
I
I
do
wouldn't
barge
do
into
it.
Zenzen's rooms. Thank you. But that's
I
because
barged
Zenzen
into
doesn't
Zen's.
wake up.
Yeah, I had a reason to do it. Puffs cheeks out.
look,
And then just
It's
like
cute.
looks away. Oh,
I'm in no
Hmm.
position to tell you how to have your relation with this Azada. I don't want you to get dragged into something.
Can
Okay,
I ask something, Aurora?
Feel free.
Can you please promise us that you'll get our help if needed?
I mean, it would be irresponsible of me not to.
I want to hear it.
I promise that if I need help, I will seek you guys or appropriate authorities here at the Magambia.
Thank you. That makes me feel better.
If there's something I can do for you to make it up to you, please let me know.
Smirks, grabs Yidin,
No,
pulls
Oh.
his chair out, sits.
Well,
well, this is to make up missing our agreement to you, Firefly. But I mean also, Aruru, if there's something that I can do for you, please.
you know, Firefly, if this magic thing does not work out, you can always go into the beauty world. I'm not sure what the word for it is.
Tensing at the word beauty.
So,
Yeah, no
I'm
thanks.
sorry.
Yeah, no thanks.
You seem to enjoy putting makeup on other people, though.
I'll also answer any questions you might have, Firefly. Aruru, I mean.
I don't have any
My main thing
Oh,
is that I want to make sure everybody here. Also, Zenzen, you're done.
well, either way,
Okay.
if there's something, just let me know.
I want to make sure we can trust each other. I also, because I told you guys a lot about myself, I want you to be able to trust me as well as I can trust you. Takes a
Well,
lot of
so far,
courage.
so far, I don't think we've had any reason not to trust each other.
I mean, I feel
I
like what I did was kind of the reason.
poops you in on the nose. You gonna do it again?
No, I promise that if I see weird, freaky, possibly possession things, I'll first just bring it up to the person and ask them about it simply, and I won't go looking through people's windows or snooping where I don't belong. Okay?
Looks at
Any
Aruru.
any snooping I do will be fully consensual while we're in a session only, and then it's purely for therapeutic reasons.
If you're genuinely concerned about someone, ask
Yeah,
before
right.
doing boop.
That's the whole point of why I do these sessions.
And
It's just
kind of,
I should know better.
I mean, you worry about me scarring my own
No,
face.
we all make mistakes sometimes.
Mm, you're not
You
me.
know,
I can make you look pretty.
I do. I
But
suppose I deserve. I suppose I deserve this.
she starts hand mixing. Like she had multiple foundation palette, like multiple different colored things she uses to make foundation.
should I perhaps tell one of my stories to lighten the mood a little bit? Like that one time I woke up in a cell.
Hmm.
And as you're doing Yidin's makeup, you basically see them constantly like shoot their eyes towards Oruru to just hope they say something as they just
Gently grabs their
pout.
chin and stops them.
As they just pout.
Alright.
Gently grabs their chin and stops them.
Well, with that, don't
Doing
be
makeup.
alarmed. The system's gonna restart because I fucked up and forgot to enable a couple of modules that are very integral.
Oh.
But yeah, Firefly's just
Be not
doing Yidin's
afraid.
makeup. Don't move around so much unless you don't want to. You want me to make not straight lines. She's carefully doing it. She went a little more extreme on the makeup this time. As payback
God.
for him not allowing them not allowing her to do it in the morning.
Make up for lost time.
Literally. But yeah, she still makes you look very feminine, but you have a lot of blush and eyeliner on. Smirking.
Like, we're talking like
There you go.
cartoonishly makeup.
Damn.
Heavy eyeliner, heavy blush.
Oh my god.
Not cloud makeup. Jeez. No.
Not clown makeup. But you could tell it's
Gray
heavy
alert.
eyeliner, heavy eyeshadow, and heavy blush. But not clown makeup level. It's a little too extreme. Do you feel better? I definitely do now.
I'm happy that you feel better. At least that's one thing I'm making up for.
My main thing is we have to trust each other, especially if we're gonna be in a school for however long we are. She looks genuinely worried about that and then shakes her head. Anyway, yeah. I did something I never expected I'd do, which is go into a clothing store. Anyway.
Do you regret it or no?
No, I got a very pretty dress out of it, but
Mhm.
still not something I'm normally used to doing.
Well, you made your first
then
step,
looks
though,
way-
and I'm very proud of you.
I also saw that dress and just was like, I like it and I want it. And
That was a
you
little
guys,
voice in the back of your head that said, just do it.
it was more or less of me going, this is too pretty for me to stop staring at.
That's what I was thinking when I
Well,
saw you.
well, you did me. Now let's get you in that dress and get you some makeup.
Alright, if she's going to be changing, then that's my cue to leave.
I could just borrow Zenzen's room. Be right back.
Wow.
She would have quickly opened the drawer, took out the dress. I'll be back. She
And
didn't ignore as she walks away. Hmm.
Well, since we all seem to be hanging out here, I do still want to get some research done because I keep getting interrupted the last couple days. So I'm gonna be right back.
I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror.
Mirror's turned away,
Wow.
I believe.
Oh yeah, I'm turning the mirror so that I can look at myself.
Turn.
Very pretty.
Mm,
Heavy eyeliner and eyeshadow,
That's
but
the wrong corner.
stuff that
No.
stuff that works with your skin tone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that's Firefly's little way of getting payback without doing anything too harmful.
After I finish looking in the mirror, I'll turn it away again.
Melanie just comes back into the room with a whole stack of books and paper. Just starts reading and writing.
You then just kind of looks flustered.
You guys hear the soft tap of claws on the ground as she walks back in to the room. That was nerve-wracking. She's just shaking, holding her other outfit in her arms.
Well, you went outside. That's very good.
I'm gonna be
Let's see how
trying
you.
really hard to focus on his books right now.
Now let's see what you think
Trying
if we
really
put
hard.
some of this type of makeup on. As Yadin will begin sitting you down in the chair and putting goth makeup on you.
Thank you, Aruru. Goth makeup?
Well, yeah,
I
I
am
mean, you don't want
surrounded
to
by
look
pretty
traditionally
people.
pretty, and the dark colors go well with your dress.
Hmm. You're probably wondering how Firefly could do this, but she is doing her makeup without a mirror. She's
Yadin will. Aruru,
That's
just out of
impressive.
character, who were you saying you both look fantastic darlings at?
Who do you think, you
No, I
sassy
mean,
bitch?
no, I mean, like, was it like
She.
because like
But
I'm asking because Sensen also got makeup done.
Zenzen always looks good. She doesn't need to comment on it.
Okay, well,
wow.
Yadin will literally not realize that you complimented them on account of Sensen.
Firefly smirks at Yidin.
Yadin will just look confused.
Care to say it again, Aruru-han?
I said you. You too. Over there in the corner.
Smirking at Yidin as she's
Just
doing her makeup.
Malimbi like kind of smugly smiles, raises his hand. I'm in the corner too. Thank you.
Keep your
You
nose in the
didn't.
books, Malimbi.
Yadin will just start to very aggressively blush. Like, oh,
Why am I
thanks.
surrounded by so many good-looking people?
That's what I've
You're
been
good looking
saying.
too, Malimbi.
Zeta, can you
Same
do
with
me a
you,
small
Yidin.
favor?
Nose back in the books. Like he's kind of tries. At this point he's just hiding behind the book.
Zeta, could you do me a small favor and could you do some flexes with your arms?
I'm sorry, but you
Very
too.
well. Commencing flexing.
Hey,
I'm sorry, my little bit of sadistic side came out. You
no,
both are
that's fine. I kind of enjoy it, but like at the same time, I have I need to think some things over.
Do I look okay? She says, showing off the
Everyone here looks good. See,
eyeliner and
look at
mascara
Zeta.
she
Look
just
at
did.
look at them. They're the absolute peak of masculinity.
I believe some of my drinking buddies would have referred to him as a giga chat. Not sure what that means. It's just a word
Do
I
you
kept
still want me
hearing
to
him
do
say.
your makeup, Malimbi?
Well,
I
I
will
was kind
take
of
note of
joking
that.
about that, but if you want to do that, you can.
I don't understand sarcasm. You were asking what seemed to me a legit question.
Oh, I was more or less joking about that, but like, sure.
Starts
If
working
if
on her
like
eyeshadow.
that is
Yeah. Yadin is going to put a modest layer of like darker colored makeup to go with the dark dress, a bit of a gothic, a very much more gothic look.
not to toot my own
For
horn, but have you seen these cheekbones? I don't think they need very much accentuating at this point.
for Firefly.
Hmm.
We can always go more extreme with this if you still feel like
She
you need
looks
to
towards the mirror and then
make your face
freezes
look
for a
different.
second.
Wait, do you even have any makeup in my skin tone?
I can mix it. I've done it before.
I mean,
As she grabs the container she made for Yudin and hands it over. I made you your own foundation shade, by the way.
I do appreciate it. I, I'm sorry I did have to spend all my spells fighting those Pukwampies, otherwise I could exchange image with you to help you look at yourself.
She looks in the mirror, shakes again. I really need to get used to looking at myself in the mirror.
Well, you don't have to rush that. We can do this again tomorrow, and then I'll make sure that I'll leave an exchange image prepared.
Fine, I have that mirror in the room and I don't even look at it normally. Also, Zeta, be careful not to hit the mirror. You're standing nearby it. Points at this.
I will
Otherwise,
not
you get
hit it.
7 years of bad luck.
Happening,
you.
bro.
I don't care if I don't really use it. I don't want it getting broken either. It's not mine. She worked carefully on the blush a little bit. Hmm. Kinda don't want to do a lipstick.
Yeah, whatever you want. But I think black lipstick would look good on you.
I don't have black lipstick. I only have dark
I do.
purple.
I bought my own case as well.
May I try it?
Of course.
She
I'm
puts it
not gonna
on.
get any research done, am I?
You decided to come into my room.
I know.
Happening.
We're doing makeup, complimenting each other, and just everyone
Yeah.
is just
I
really...
noticed, but it's like, what's going
RP,
on?
RP, RP.
RP.
RP, RP, just social RP.
Gary, are you on crack right now?
I
Correct.
am on cloud 9. The only thing that could make this better is if I had a burger in my hands.
Per gear. What slap of cheeseburger?
Well,
Grabs the napkin and
Like someone slapped
gets
me
the
20
excess
bucks.
off her lips.
Need that burger
Sorry,
fix.
There we go.
sorry, I had to spend money on bike repairs earlier this week.
No.
I could bribe you. Could I bribe you to forgive Yadin with a burger?
What?
Or
Dan,
Give
out
me-
of
give
character
me-
bribery for
Dan,
in-character events.
Yeah.
Give
No, I'm
me
kidding.
$30 and I'll sure she'll begin forgiving it in.
Okay,
She'll begin.
Damn.
There will be forward progress.
They're metagaming.
Character development.
Damn.
All red, a little sweaty. What the fuck?
He's very close. He is staring at that wall.
She's sweating. Like, bro,
do
don't pop a
I?
boner.
Everybody, everybody seems to be acting weird whenever I wear this, though.
That's because you look wonderful.
I'm trying not to, but yeah.
I went
Yep,
with this
yep.
because it's untraditionally something she'd wear, and I know you'd be able to tell me apart if we're ever in the same room. Anyway, finishing her makeup and looking at Eden. Do I look okay?
You look excellent.
Hmm. She immediately turns around and smirks at Limby.
What? Oh no.
I'm sorry, but this is one thing me and my originator like to do. And that's makeup.
Okay. You just you hear him mumble under his breath, like it's too close.
Too close?
No, don't worry about it.
Inches a little bit closer. You hear the slight scraper claw.
Man is beat red right now.
Sorry. I'll stop.
No, it's fine. It's just I think my
both
heart
you-
is going to explode, but
You and
Gonna explode.
Zenzen have both been acting weird every time I wear this, so
no, it's
It's because you look ravishing, darling.
you,
Alright,
you know
awesome.
I
what?
have
That's a
read
good way.
something about this in a book. It seems that they are both attracted to you.
I think that is my cue to leave. I'm never gonna get any research done at this rate. Fine, you can do my makeup some other time, okay? I
Malimbi
promise.
is
Nope!
is
Nope!
showing
Grab,
symptoms
pull.
of Bashfulness,
Like,
as described in the book I read.
what kind of books have you been reading, Zeta?
Yidin, can I have the chair, please?
Social
Yes,
interactions.
Thank you. Forces him to sit in the chair where Yidin was just.
Wow.
Mhm.
So,
As Firefly starts doing every person's makeup.
I think since
was
Sin is
Malimbi
just
ever gonna get to
overwhelmed-
study?
No.
Yeah, they're not even
No.
gonna get to study.
Yeah.
She just wants to test makeup on him at this point. And she has this slight evil grin knowing what she's doing, but at the same time, she has a faint blush on her face as well.
I like that.
No, I've read a lot of books, but
Hmm?
I think they need to make a correction in the dictionary.
It's-
Because if I look at the word charming, it does not have a picture of Firefly.
I am socially inept, but even I think that's cringy.
Dude! When the fucking robot calls you cringe. Yeah.
I think Sensen is just overwhelmed, Aruru.
I think we're all a little overwhelmed.
Why did that work on me? She says, plotting.
I don't know, but I'm glad to know it worked.
Damn, it worked.
Covering head with her wings.
What are you doing to our poor Firefly Malimbi?
The same thing she's doing to me, making my heart explode.
According to the book I read, at this point I should say, get a room, but we are already in a room.
Malimbi,
Oh
you're a
my
bit of a
God.
womanizer now, aren't you?
Jelly moves Yadin to her left.
Not necessarily.
I need my pillow. I need my pillow. Runs over, grabs the pillow, and chucks it at Zeta. Grabs the other one and does the same thing. Just both get chucked.
Zeta, let's find you some different books to read.
I have a ton already in my room.
Walks over, picks up both pillows, and starts batting them with them.
Warning, if you
so
continue, I will
mean!
enter defensive mode.
Defense.
You are so mean! Ah! This is me entering defense mode because of you!
You can't be upset at the Jiskin automaton for being clinical about the situation.
Damn.
No, we can definitely be upset about it, but not cringy actually.
I mean,
Entering mountain stance.
he didn't warn you.
Firefly stops right as he does that. Puts the pillows
Man.
back on her bed. At least they're fluffed.
He has become the mountain.
Dude's all stanced up.
Zen, I hope you like the makeup I put on.
Yep, it's fine. It's great. She's just completely curled up into a ball, just face down.
She finishes Malimbi with just a gentle, like, foundation contour. So it's not too much.
Well, it'd be like strikes a very dramatic pose afterwards, like slay.
Grabs the mirror and brings it back.
Oh, that is very.
You know, Zenzen,
Oh,
you
I can't
feel
actually grab the mirror. It's not a thing anymore.
Say how you're
You have to go to
feeling.
the drawing tab of
I
the.
couldn't hear you.
I did. I still can't grab.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
too bad.
when you finish your drawing, it's just there. You can't grab it. It's just like the text. I can't grab my text anymore.
No, you have to select the selector at the top of the drawing tools.
I did.
Wait,
Yeah, no. even with
then
the
click and drag.
selector, I
Oh, no.
cannot click and drag and change in like
What
the
have I
text that I
done?
put in my room.
You
What
broke
have
my
I done?
mirror.
I can't control Z. Shit.
You fucked up.
I broke your
You
mirror.
broke my mirror. Delete it. I'll
No.
just make a new one.
No.
Now you have to roll badly, DM. For 7 sessions.
What is happening? I told you don't, and you did it anyways. There we
No,
go.
She's just dragging the mirror for Malimby to look at, and she just looks away.
So,
Because he drew in 2 objects. It's like shit.
oh,
I
that
combine
is
them. I cannot combine them.
that is.
Oh wait,
very
I can unlock
nice.
it. There we go. They're
I
unlocked.
don't think my skin has ever looked this smooth. Now I know it's just a foundation.
Schmood. Got a layered cake.
You know what? I should do this more often, maybe.
Why did she like it? As she walks back and puts the mirror back and turns it back towards the wall. Glad you like it.
Yeah, thank you. That was an experience. Let's just leave it at that.
I mean, it probably felt nice for that brush across your face.
it's a bit of a weird sensation, to be honest.
I mean,
Maybe it's just that I'm not used to it. I don't know.
yeah.
What was
My
it like the
original-
first time you had it applied to you?
First time I had it applied to me was shakes at that. Never mind, I don't want to think about that.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Oh, by the way, Sensen.
Hmm?
I have been working on something that I hope can solve your well, sleeping problem a bit. Do you want to talk about that
Okay.
in your room?
Why does everybody? Lenzin, I'm sorry.
You're not at fault.
Hmm.
Take a deep breath.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna stay right here for a while.
Look, I just want to help you get out of here since you seem like you feel like you're in a bit of trouble. Just if you want to leave, I
And
want to
I'm
give you an
still not
excuse.
over how could that color suits Firefly.
Huh?
The
What?
color suits you very well, to be honest. And it's kind of. How did we manage to find the perfect dress? Just like first try.
I know what fit me, and I just spotted something that
Serendipity. Just take it as such.
I found something that looked like it would fit me, and I it's not my first time going dress shopping, you know. It's my first time
Zeta,
doing
I
it with a.
think you're
I suppose
okay
it's fair.
to unstance. I don't think you need to be in defensive mode.
Very well. Standing down.
Anyway, they were just pillows. It's not like pillows can really hurt you. I mean, I just knew what I would fit, and I knew what I wanted, and well,
Yeah, well, I'd see that worked out pretty well. Money well spent.
I don't know if you paid for it for me. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to thank us for that. It's appreciated too.
She grabs the extra blanket off her bed, tosses it over Zenzen. Make sure you leave it outside your room so I can grab it before going to bed.
What?
She
Ah.
blushes.
What?
She blushes even redder.
I wasn't aware. Citizen, are you cold?
I thought.
Uh,
I think Aruru is gone
yes,
on.
let's go with that.
I think Araru has figured something out.
Bruh.
I feel a little stupid for not knowing, but it's.
This is a
have,
bra
but
moment
it's
right
fine.
now.
Just if you
Um,
need to leave, then just go,
I'm
please.
still working on that calm emotion spell.
Bruh. Omega, bruh. That, like, holy
The
shit.
time. Oh my god, along the wall.
Along the wall, across the desk.
I follow. I
You're
like.
not a monk anymore.
I follow Sensen around the wall a bit to give them a little bit of more cover.
Mm.
The monk powers awoke.
Whoosh.
I'm gonna roll D2 for whether or not Malimbi figures it out.
Bruh.
A D2 is a 50-50.
Bruh.
Okay.
I
On
say
the
you
wa-
should roll a D100.
D100. All right, let's do that. And
No,
and
just roll for D.
what is?
Just roll D.
What the fuck?
Just roll D.
1D100. And at what point? What do we need to roll higher than to figure it out?
69.
Damn.
That's
Yeah, I
higher than
think I-
69.
I think I figured it out.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You know what?
I was playing with the token.
Flippity.
You know what? Understandable. I'm gonna go grab some food. Does anyone want any? I'll bring
No.
some back if necessary, if someone doesn't feel like going out.
Oh, if you roll /D coin, you can actually flip a coin. A real coin. And see heads or tails. Wow.
I don't feel like getting
I
out
made
of
it
this
stand on
dress,
its side.
but
Dude. Oh my god.
I don't feel like getting out of this dress, but I'm too shy to go outside of them.
No, it's okay. Just tell me what you want. I'll bring it back to you.
That dish you got me.
Oh, that one. I need to go to the city for that one.
Oh,
No,
Yeah, we
that's
can-
fine. That's
Look.
should I get the extra spicy one this time?
want to try the extra spicy?
Yeah, I'll get the extra spicy.
How would you feel about going to the cafeteria to see if the cafeteria people can cook that for you?
I'm not sure if I can leave this room. She says
I mean, you already
nervously.
did. You managed to walk through the hallway with your dress on, and
Yeah, but-
I would be coming with you, and I'd have to walk with makeup on my face. So, you know.
But you look pretty with makeup on. I'm not that confident in the dress yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not confident with makeup now,
Firefly.
or any of anything else either. So we'll have that in common.
Firefly, I'm sure that
How can-
confidence will come in time. But just take it from me that somehow you managed to make time stop and fly all at the same time.
Wait,
If
what?
I hear,
Looks at Malimbi confused.
Should I enter mountain stance again?
Firefly, if I hear one more of his cheesy one-liners, I'm going to fucking throw a fit. Aruru, do you want to walk with Firefly to make sure her confidence stays high?
Oh, I can absolutely do that.
Just don't shove me into people.
Why
it-
would anyone do
I
that?
couldn't.
Zen
If I
did
try-
that the first day we were here
Ha-
without meaning to, and I flew.
Aruru is going to tilt her head up because of her hat. Look at me. Who is going to be pushing who?
I am the captain now.
I mean, to be fair,
You
Aruru,
can
you do
shove my
seem really
knee.
strong.
Okay, I
You
am
could
strong
shove me.
for my size. I am not going to be shoving Firefly into anything, whether I could or not.
Her lied
I
as
don't
easily
believe
as she
that.
breathed.
But the
Knowing
point is, they're
goddamn
not
well she
going
can
to
bench
do it
press
because
anyone
they
in the
don't want
party.
to.
So Malimbi's gonna hold out his hand to Firefly, then shall we?
Wow.
Gently takes his hand.
Alright, let's get going.
You coming, Zen?
Are you doing better?
Yeah. I'm okay. I've calmed down.
We're
Mostly.
planning to go get some food. Are you coming?
Yes.
Zeta, you want to
Okay,
come
good.
along?
Very well.
Uh,
Good. I know you
Uh,
don't need food, Zeta, but it wouldn't feel right with anyone in the group missing.
I
as
will
we're going
simply
out,
observe.
as we're going out the door, you see you didn't genuinely like just fucking stop right at the like stairs down, like.
I'm walking in a dress.
Oh.
You look pretty with makeup on. Deal with it.
Dang.
You know who you are.
You didn't.
No, you know more about who you are than I do.
What?
You've come this far.
I am
It would
trying
be a
to figure
shame
a
to
lot
give
out
up
still.
now.
I have a feeling that most of you have that as little knowledge about who you are as Zeta does.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know who I am. So,
Wow.
I said most.
You're
An
probably
exception.
I
right,
know who I
Aruru.
am.
I
That was
think
the
it's
most
just me
unsure and sus way of saying that possible.
I think it's
Well,
just.
she's nervous about other things.
I think it's just.
uh-huh.
I think it's just Firefly, me, and Zeta, and maybe Sensen. That's why we're at school, right? To figure stuff out about ourselves. If you have any questions, I suppose I do deserve to answer them after I.
Let's go, girls.
You just
Yes, queen.
you just
Yes,
see
queen.
you didn't go like tomato colored red,
Tomato.
which is
Go
an
tomato
impressive
town.
color.
You are pretty. You are worth it. You are
That's
pretty. You
not
are worth it. You are pretty. You
And
are
Pretty
maybe it's
worth
worth it.
Maybelline.
it.
Dang.
that's only part of the reason I'm blushing. I
Alright, so we're all
What's
going
the
to go
other
get
reason
food,
why you're
and then,
blushing?
Dang.
because
I'm
of what
surprised no
Aruru
one
said.
got so embarrassed they left.
Malimbi tried to.
Right.
Because of what Aruru said, that's why.
Anyway, let's go. Before I lose my nerve and go back in my room and curl up into a ball.
Alright. Y'all get fucking dinner. Dinner! Dinner! Fucking New Age King.
This is more of me wanting to be funny.
What?
Cause I want to roll to see if anybody just runs
Roll if anyone sees Firefly.
what?
and flirts with her. That's what I was thinking.
Gosh, don't make me
It's
do this.
You know, I think that they might think about it, but that the intimidating figure of uh the giant punch bolt is maybe
The
scaring them.
bouncer.
Get her, Roa looking motherfucker. Fucking Mazing Z looking motherfucker.
But yeah, Firefly
80s
is
ass
walking with
motherfucker.
just purpose. Like, I'm gonna go grab food. 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 And she's walking in place for a second. I'm gonna go grab food. 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 I'm gonna go grab
Dame tries
food.
to catch up, to fly into
Firefly, slow down.
arms.
We can't keep up.
Yeah, Malimbi's just being dragged along because he's still holding on to her hand.
Go. I mean, like, if you guys are holding hands, obviously no one's gonna fucking come up like shit.
No, obviously not. Kind
Yep.
of why he does it. He's trying to, like, make sure that, like,
He's like,
she has a reassuring presence, and on the other hand, people will not approach her about weird shit.
Aruru, just,
oh, you're
I
approaching
want you
me.
to know that I'd feel a lot better if there's something I could do for you to forgive me.
I'll hold on to that.
Hmm. So we go get dinner.
Alright,
So
let's review.
I take a Mulibur tincture.
What do we have left to do at this point?
Well,
Nothing. You've
classes
had nothing
start
to do
tomorrow.
for like a while.
Yeah, we got classes coming
Now,
up.
now you get to experience the fact that now you're just like you formally passed your like entrance exam essentially, and now you get like real classes.
I think we're
So,
more
if
than
you look in
past
your
this.
character sheets, I will show using Malembi for chat. There is a new thing at the top, a tab that says Magambia Helper. Now,
Oh.
in there, you have a little
Oh,
wow.
like
Pog.
I was prepared to just keep tabs on that in my campaign notes, but yeah.
Yep, you got a little Magambia helper to help you out. So you can pick your branches in there, and then be like, oh, I clicked the study for the first branch button. Well, I'm gonna use.
Yo, it's all that's so much better. We did that manually in the other campaign I was in.
Oh, it also even lists
Oh.
exactly which knowledges you can use. Like if I was Malembi, it'd be like, oh, roll Arcana.
I'm
and
trying to
fucking
remember
Cascade
which one was
Bearers.
the chicken one, because
Ta-da.
Firefly's gonna be
And
interested
it
in
would
that one.
succeed exactly with a 14
And the bug one. Just
to
trying to
get
figure
to
out which one.
level 1 in the branch.
I'm trying to remember the other one. Which
So,
was the one with the chicken?
As a reminder, so the way this works is there are 20 levels in the branches. You can only get to 10 with your second branch, but your primary branch you can get to whatever your current level is, and the second branch is of course half your level. So the way this is gonna work is if you're in a spot like right now where we've finished the fucking all the events of the little preliminary tests and the introduction ceremony, you'll be able to advance your branch with downtime. So we're gonna be going into like, what do we call it? But I guess literally downtime
College.
mode. No, downtime mode.
I'm trying
Fucking
to
time skip
remember-
where you can spend the next like couple weeks studying for your classes unaccosted and gaining feats and skills from your chosen branches. So since you're all
kind of
level 2,
important which one is the chicken one and which one's the bug one.
the chicken and the bug one, which okay, the
That's
rough.
why-
First off, as a reminder, I have it pinned in the party chat, but I'll link it here. But that's the
Yes.
Nethys
Life in the
Archive Nethys
Academy.
page on the Life in the Academy
You'll- it
instructions and
lists-
stuff.
Yeah, it lists all the branches, the skills, the lore that you can get from it, the general feats you can get from it, and the other benefits per level from the branch, and how you advance in them. So that's basically this is everything you could ever need.
So
It
yeah,
also gives a short description of the branch.
Cascade Bearers were the ones that do magical theory. Emerald Bows was the community ones, the anthropologists,
Yep.
I guess. Which fun fact actually, my dad has a friend that he went to get an anthropology degree, and you'll never guess what he does now. He has a job speaking with Native American tribes and figuring out I don't even know what to call it, but how there are separate kind of laws and stuff that are given as protections to Native American reservations and stuff like that. So that's the kind of thing that Emerald Bows would do. They're like your politicians almost as well. Rand scribes are, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure what they are.
I think range scribes are environmentalists.
I guess in a way. Hang on. Let me consult the
Yeah,
book
they got
again. What does the
specific
book
terrain,
say about
elite,
Yeah,
range
so,
nature
scribes?
survival.
When you look at the magical paragon that you get from level 20 in range scribes, it's like you can adapt to almost any situation. You can survive in severe and extreme cold and heat without taking damage. You move at full speed through difficult terrain and greater difficult terrain and take no damage from hazardous terrain. So it's like the range
Yeah, I guess
scribes
they're
are like
environmentalists.
survivalists.
Yeah, environmental survivalists. The description they have in the 5 branches thing where it says, oh, range scribes, they value adaptability in thoughts and deeds and the willingness to admit errors and learn from past mistakes. Is that not just everyone? What?
It's but it's like adaptability and
It's
everything is its
it's definitely
focus point.
the
Oh yeah, the range scribe feet in like the Megami
Survivalists, naturalists, druids. Yeah, that's like the druid branch, basically. Tempest Sun
we get the
Mages
Tempest.
are,
That's PE.
you know that one picture
War.
of the cop bending his fucking baton. You know, it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, this is just like this is your more
Violence.
martial mage.
Tempest Sun Mages. All right,
It's
we're
a
gonna learn
magus
how to
class,
cast
the magus
Fireball
branch.
today, class. And I didn't say how big the classroom was.
Guess where?
Now, Tempest Sun Mages is like more like it's like the PE class of the
PE.
Megami.
Yeah, Tempest Sun Mage is PE, but with more violence.
So what do we fill in? Like, do we study? Well, how do we level up?
Okay. So, the way this works is that, like, you know, I said when you pop up a little helper, you click study for first branch. Currently, you're level 0, and that will level you up if you succeed to level 1. Same thing with the second branch.
Clicking on study for first branch does nothing.
What?
It should pop up a skill that you can roll for that specific branch if you have a second branch selected there.
I'm clicking on study for first branch. Nothing is happening.
Why didn't
It-
another window pop up? Another window
It's
should have
working
popped up.
for me. It pops up a second window in which you can choose your skill, or it should at least.
Oh,
so I
now
don't
it
know.
does. I had to restart it. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. That was bizarre.
What's the shortcut key for the window?
If you open your character sheet at the top
Mhm.
at the banner, like it's like a new tab. There's a new tab called all the way at the top where like the close X is and configure. There's Megambia helper.
Mm. Oh, there it is.
So have we reached the point where we're studying or no?
Yeah. Since you've dealt with all the ruckus and brouhaha of like actual adventuring and your little preliminary tests, now we're kind of like in downtime mode. You guys are actually like officially students and get access to all the classes and the student stuff that you should be doing. So,
All right.
So what's
Well-
the DC for this level?
it's 14, because you know I saw that with Malimby, but it will automatically know what the DC is when you.
I fucking crit.
Oh, you
Wow.
go up
Alright.
2 then, I believe, actually.
Does that happen? You succeed in it? Increase the level. Yep, by 2.
Uh,
So you immediately go up 2 branch levels.
Oh,
So do you want me
Damn.
to do you want me to roll again, copter, or do you want me to just take the one that you rolled there?
You can take that one if you really want, but you know you can also roll yourself. I'm not gonna. I did it as an example, but it's like, all right, fine.
Am I gonna try and crit?
Gonna high roller that bitch. You only have to roll 17.
I mean, that's you're pretty likely to succeed, probably.
Yep, you're probably gonna succeed. The
Man.
devil whispers into your ear.
I was gonna
So
go
wait-
Emerald Bows, then Tempest Sun Mages, and I think I'm just gonna go Tempest Sun Mages.
I'm going
you
Emerald
have-
House.
You're channeling Saya through Zenzen here with your fucking Tempest Sun Mages.
I'm going Emerald Bow so that I can get that adopted ancestry feat.
Therapy.
Okay,
Come
so
on, big
When do
money,
you get
no
the general
whammies.
feat? I don't know.
Come
Jeez,
on.
it's already-
Spend
Yeah.
that hero point.
You know what?
Dude, hero
Yeah,
point.
I'm hero pointing that.
Yeah, this is the true value of hero point. Long-term downtime activities.
All right, I'll take the success.
Which
So I'm
reminds
level
wait.
1.
So if you're at first branch is Tempest Sun Mage, you just roll
We
either
keep
intimidation or
interrupting
performance.
his studies.
it pops up which activities you can do. So I for you, I
Okay.
believe you're right. It says intimidation and what else?
Man, I'm only at 1 hero pointed now.
Yeah, intimidation or
God.
performance.
And we start off at level 0, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you start at level 0, roll it, and then it'll level you up.
Okay.
Or rather, you'll put in the manual level.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
manually
boy.
put the level in.
Okay. Intimidation.
Wait, how many Tempest Sun Mages are we gonna have?
Ooh, I think just you and what's his face? I'm sorry,
Okay.
what's his face? Zeta. Intimidation. Boom. That's a success. You get to level
So-
1.
From
Yay.
level 1, you get additional lore for the lore listed under your branch on the Life in the Academy,
Yes.
which is just a straight up bonus feat.
Yeah. So for like what's fucking Zeta, like because you succeed in 10% mage, you would get warfare lore. So
So just put I put that under campaign lore in your feats tab. Just campaign feats. I mean,
I do believe there's campaign feats. I
Fuck.
want to say. Think I enabled that correctly?
Yep, it is here.
Oh god, I'm terrified. Oh god.
That was a 19.
I
No.
almost don't want to roll.
There is no warfare lore listed on that thing.
Oh.
No, you need to
no.
pick additional lore, and
Oh,
then
there you go.
it's
Yeah.
Oh,
going
okay.
to be.
Additional lore.
you can only pick additional lore one time.
I need to
Technically,
find a random settlement in the plains.
Man, Tempest Sun Mage's skill checks makes no fucking sense to me. Fucking stupid.
Oh, Sensei, you succeeded
You
critically.
know, I will say it's surprising you don't get to do athletics.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Why can't I do it?
Yeah, like why is there not athletics?
Yeah, that's a little bit weird, huh?
Especially
it's
since,
just-
especially since like every single other one, like Uzujati's like crafting or any lore, and the others have 3, but Tempest Sun Mage only has 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
makes
know
no
what?
sense.
Yeah, I just like that. You know what? I'm gonna
Like there's
gonna
not a
make that
single
so. It's
like
literally PE.
physical
Tempest
check.
Sun Mage is the like we are the defenders. This is PE. Like why the fuck is it not that? That's weird. All right, you know what? If I can change that, hang on. Let me go into the manage
Like the first
module.
thing Tempest Sun Mage says, inspire valor, not only the physical courage to stand up for friends in school. So it's like it says physical is like the default, but then it says and then intellectual courage, blah blah blah. But then it doesn't include
Malindi
physical
has
in
5
the skills.
lores.
It's weird.
Where is Magambia helper? Can I change
Let's
that?
see, what fucking cities are there in the Maelstrom?
Yeah, whatever. Either way, just roll athletics like straight up because like that seems bizarre to me. There isn't the option for that. It's just both charisma skills. It's like, huh, that's strange.
So
I'll allow
I'm
athletics for
picking my
10%
primary
mage.
branch is Cascade Bearers. I'm guessing Yidin
Proceed.
is
Yay!
Emerald Bow.
Yep.
Then Aruru, Zeta, and Zenzen are all going Tempest Sun Mages.
Yeah.
Primary?
I am a Magus.
That's my primary, yeah.
Yeah.
I am a
Magus.
Magus.
Oh boy. I kind of expected Aruru to go either Emerald Bow or Cascade Bearers, to be honest. With the whole innate magic, guiding people kind of stuff.
See, the thing is that you would be correct, but that's kind of like that's not the area she feels she needs to necessarily be in a. Okay, how do I explain this? Like, she feels that in order to best do that thing, she's already smart enough to learn. What she instead needs to improve is her ability to be disciplined and to defend herself because she is
Fair
2
enough.
feet tall.
Fair enough. And what does Firefly
I can deny
do?
it no longer.
I'm
It's
small.
What?
Where's that from?
What branch is Firefly going in, by the way?
That's plankton.
She's going into Rain Scribes and Emerald's Burrow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Emerald
Bow.
Bow. Rain
Bows.
Scribes.
I thought it
huh?
was bow, like
Ooh.
you know, like bows in the
Yeah,
war.
like tree bow. Tree bow.
Tree bow. With the
Oh,
bow.
boo 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 boo.
How's bow?
I think it's more of
bow
like
pronounced?
a tree branch. It's another word for branch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I guess bow.
Hear it.
Emerald
Bow.
Emerald Bow will probably be
Bow. It's bow.
secondary.
Yeah, Emerald Bow is my secondary as well.
Wait, the
Same.
American
Everyone's
pronunciation.
my
What's the
secondary.
British?
I'm Rain Scribes
It's
for
also bow.
secondary.
So,
Alright,
so
sounds
there
like
is no
everyone's got a-
class for all.
Good mix of classes. Everyone's doing the
Yep.
different shit. So yeah,
I-
No,
when you
did-
do
maybe
that,
the 3 of us are like the same.
yeah. So
Wait,
if you critically
did anyone pick Uzunjati?
did anyone who's in Jotty who wants to tell lores, who wants to pass down knowledge and become a teacher?
I don't have int. which pretty much
Anyone-
eliminates three of
any
three
teachers?
of them because
Any
two of them
teachers?
are charisma.
Look, I have
Just
charisma and I
passing
have
down
a bunch
knowledge?
of lore. Like, I have 5 lores, and like 3 of them skill automatically. But like, I don't know, man.
Damn, nobody likes to use Jotty. Pepe hands.
Yeah, fine. I'll switch to Zinjadi.
You don't have to.
No,
Do,
you don't
do
have
what
to.
you want. I'm just being a shitlord.
No, I'm looking at my core skills, and for range scribes, I don't have any trained for any of the.
Hey.
Yeah, fair.
Leggett, if I
That's a
take
problem.
lore any settlement and I take Galisimini, the largest statted city in all of Pathfinder, how much bullshit of lore bullshitting would I be able to get away with that?
I have no idea what that is, so like none.
I'll send it to you. It is a city. It's the largest. It's the most populous, largest, like statted place.
Where is it?
It's in the Maelstrom. I put it in
Dude,
Dragon's
you're
Den.
never going to the Maelstrom. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, I don't need to go to the Maelstrom to have useful lore reasons. Like, hi, I was in
Like
this
what?
city, which is why I know this. Can I roll this
What?
for this?
What? I don't know how you would use this. It's like, oh well, you know, fucking.
Well,
I-
think about any situation. Like,
I don't
I
know,
lived in a
man. Like
city of 3
defenses against
million.
polymorphing yourself. You know, maybe it's like, oh yeah, you know, in fucking the Maelstrom, in this town, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
they use special fucking pineapple juice to rub on your ass, so that way you don't
No,
accidentally polymorph.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess it's your funeral. I'm just telling you right now. Like, that's the only thing I can fucking dream up. Unless there's a fucking protean hidden in one of these books, you're gonna get nothing, bro. Like,
I don't think there's a protean. Look, I don't know what to take. I'm not taking Nantambu. That makes no sense.
you're in the town that you are currently
Why
residing
would-
in, and
Why
Magambia
would
is a
you
part
didn't
of.
know any fucking thing about Nantambu?
Because you're at school.
No, think of it as learning about
That's what we
Nantambu because you're
studied.
here.
You're
studying
learning about
Tiny, so you're learning
Natambu
about
while you're here.
Look,
I'm not
Gideon is
telling you
good.
what settlement you have to do, but I'm telling you right now, if you pick the Maelstrom City, I got nothing for you, Chief. I
How
have
about-
nothing at all.
What if I take? Okay, look, maybe we'll come back to this, but what if I take the other Maelstrom City?
I've got nothing at all, and that one's worse because it's less populous and people care about it less.
I would very much
Absalom.
recommend picking something more relevant to the campaign.
Look, it's an additional lore skill.
Yeah.
The odds of me.
Listen,
and
listen,
I
okay,
already have Lord Nantambu. That's the
I'll
problem.
give you this. I'll give you this.
I
If
already
you
have
pick-
Lord Nantambu.
So,
You
all right,
already have it?
All right, so if you pick the settlement in like Reign of Winter that involves like Baba Yaga, I will tell you it will give you special sauce.
You mean like? Okay, I several questions. Do you mean Moscow, the capital of Arisen, the fucking mountain, the mountain of the three the maiden, the matron, the maiden, mother, and the matron in Ioberia, or do you mean the one on the other planet?
Dealer's choice. Maybe not the other planet one. The other planet one, I don't think it works. But you know what? You get to pick. There are real Russians in Galarian.
Feasibly, you didn't know about Moscow. No.
Russia. Moscow. Yes.
Moscow. No. How about I ask you a question later?
Okay, sure. You can pick a supplement later. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Are we
That's
also level
amusing.
3?
No.
Boo.
In fact, that fight was supposed to be the one that gives you level 2, but I thought that was lame, and also you would have fucking died if you went in that fight at level 1.
What the
yes.
fuck? Why
Jesus.
can't Paizo bounce
Rusty
anything for level?
Dagger Shanktown.
Rusty Dagger Shanktown. Actually, well, I don't think
Like
you
a-
guys would have
Hey, look.
died. I mean,
It
Belembi
never
would have gone down
left,
to the
it
crit,
just got
but you know.
dressed in pugwampies.
Anyway, have a good night, guys. If we're
Yeah.
done.
Oh, wait, also, Jenny,
Night,
before you
Jenny.
go, did you handle your study check for... Oh, you rolled a 9. Do you want
I
a hero
rolled
point
nine
it?
for the- You know
How,
what?
how
I'm
do
at
we
it.
how did we handle gaining hero points again? What were the actual?
You want to roll
Oh,
an
Shit.
additional hero points?
Well, that's unfortunate.
Have a good night.
All right.
No, no.
Bye.
Also, I have one question before I go.
Mhm. Yeah.
How did
Uh-huh.
you like Firefly slightly sadistic side?
Sadistic.
Oh,
Well,
I get.
I don't think that
it's-
was even
I,
sadistic
I
at all.
I wouldn't say that's sadistic. I think that's just being a little bit of a shitlord.
She adopted
Oh.
some of the
No,
gremlin
I
antics.
feel the energy.
Oh, by the
And
way,
it's
Jimmy,
great.
I
I
would
love
have
it.
time this week. Well, today.
Yee.
I mean today.
Yee.
But
Wow.
yeah, no, that was great, Jetty. I'm loving it. Malimby loved it. Yeah.
Malimby was like, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle this. I don't
No,
know
I
how to
think I
handle
th- I think I at this point Malimby has to come to a certain conclusion.
What's the conclusion?
Uh, you're smart enough. Figure it out.
What's the conclusion?
I'm pretty sure he has a crush on her at this point.
We're gonna fight.
Yep.
Gonna fight.
Oh, father, come up!
Looks at the now like, wow, that scar you just got there looks weirdly lightning shaped.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You
The
guys can go
boy who
fight
lived.
over Firefly. I'm going to sleep.
All right. See you.
Have a
Shin.
good
You
night,
good
everyone.
Good night.
All
Good
right.
night, good night, Shin.
What did
I
you?
am working on a show.
Cast
Get-
lightning bolt.
So when you crit, you get steeped in history +1.
You
just
get a
get
+1
plus
bonus
one.
to the
Circumstance
to the
bonus to any-
specific lore.
It gives you a circumstance, not to a specific lore. It's to anything related to the Magambia.
Tenets or
Yeah,
history
about
of
the
your
branch.
and
Oh,
members of your branch. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Which
so
is
it gives you a
kind of like a-
+1. Wait, would that also give you a +1 when you're studying?
No.
No,
mean-
because it's specifically
It's specifically
Recall
recall
knowledge.
knowledge. Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's
Wait,
like
so if you
you're-
It's
roll
co-
a knowledge check, would it then?
okay,
if
it's like you're being.
if it's about the Magambia, the tenants are a history of your branch and the members of your branch. Then
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, studying isn't a knowledge check. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So if
So
let's
it's kind
say
of like a very minor
yeah.
bonus.
let's say you have like one of the key people, like a key NPC we hear about, is like an alumni of Magambia that used to be in your branch. You would get a +1 to recall knowledge about them.
So, how often can we level the branches up?
I will tell you when you have downtime to do so. So
Okay.
this is just the one time. This is the one downtime you have now from this before other stuff starts to happen. The way this is basically gonna work is it'll probably be like, all right, you have downtime, then you have like your adventures that are over a much shorter time scale of like a couple days, and then you'll have downtime again. That's like of course a few weeks or a month or something like that. That's basically how it'll be structured. So
Yeah,
you'll get at least one more time during this chapter, maybe 3 or 4, depending on what you guys do, how you handle things. So
Oh, also, interesting note.
Hmm.
Right now you can't progress your secondary branch past level 1 because it's only half of your level, and we're level 2, right?
Yeah.
So Yidin rolls a critical success on the secondary branch. That would put it at 2, but it can only go up to 1.
no,
But
I
it
rolled it on my
will- but-
primary.
No, I know, but
Same
this
for
is a
example.
hypothetical. This is a
Okay, yeah.
hypothetical. If you roll a critical, but you go over your cap, it will remember the amount that it goes over, and next time you level up, it'll automatically go up 1 as well.
Okay, well that's nice.
oh,
It says there's a clause here. It's like the 3rd paragraph under the heading "Advancing your branch level."
yeah.
So don't worry about going over your cap. Supposedly, it remembers that. So
Yep.
next time the cap raises, it'll just automatically level with you. But yeah, Musashi, you ready to throw down?
All right, congratulations on getting your
Yes.
additional lures. F in the chat for Firefly who failed her classes.
Oh well,
Pepans.
I'll try again next time.
You remember though for
It's
next time, you can
okay.
roll any of your skills that are listed in their little box. So it could be medicine, nature, or survival to get higher in their
I
thing.
think I have nature as the main thing Firefly has.
Yeah, I do believe you're trained in nature.
See, Malimbi could help. He's also trained in nature. He's not very high on wisdom, but he's trained in nature.
Yeah. There are more ways to study than just
Yes.
I decide to press study. You can actually get
can actually
like
train.
study partners and stuff like that. Like talk to your other fellow students and befriend them, and they might help you.
Yes,
In
you
addition,
could cram.
yeah,
That is literally an action you can take. You study twice, each in a branch that satisfies the activities. But it comes at a price. Until the next time you take the study downtime activity, you are particularly tired from all the extra hours cramming. At the start of each day of adventuring, you must succeed a DC 8 flat check or be fatigued for that day.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
and who knows how many days there are in between study downtime? So that's kind of... What you could do is you could set up study groups, though. Like, you could have other members from your branch help you out.
All right, I think that's enough for now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there will be more opportunities. It's not just a flat check and all that stuff. I hope you guys had fun. I
Yeah.
hope
That was good RP.
chat enjoyed.
Some people
Yeah.
figured things out about Zen Zen. Keck. But that hasn't been
Look,
brought up yet in RP.
Look,
I
I
love
rolled
that-
for it. It just
Now-
didn't
You
happen.
didn't roll for it.
Also, do we have anyone out there that I wish to raid? Do we got any raidable people for stream?
No.
We
With several weeks of downtime.
We do in fact. We
Does
got
Arudu find something
Miss
to...
Red playing a weird game. Lethal
We're
Company.
having several weeks of downtime.
Oh, that's the game I'm talking about.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what,
yeah.
like,
This is
said.
this is literally the course of like almost like a month of like
Titan was, like,
studying and like doing your like actual classes.
Holy shit.
Does
So,
Arudu
yeah.
find anything to put on Yadin for the thing?
The thing. What does that mean?
Like,
I'm
I
scared.
mean, like, does Arudu in a month worth of time find a thing to, like, cash in on Yadin for
Nope,
as...
this is a surprise tool that will help us later.
God
Heck.
damn it.
Surprise tool for later. All right.
You do
Now
realize
let's,
that Yadin is just gonna feel bad the whole fucking time until you use this.
Let's
Yeah,
raid
you
Red.
should.
She playing a video
Yeah,
game.
I mean, for a month?
Go
She'll
get
be
her.
thinking. She'll be thinking.
Look, don't force her to come up with something to make it up to her, because that's just gonna make it worse.
Yadin's not mentioning. It's just sometimes like, oh, is there something I can do for you, Arudu? If they see in the like hallway or if Arudu comes by, and Arudu's probably gonna be like, no, 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 I want you just one out,
A fucking idiot.
and that's it.
It. That's it, huh?